Yo, we are here. The Wonder Twins have made it. This is my first live stream on here on my channel. I'm so excited. We've got a wonderful panel, handsome panel right here, if I do say so myself. And let's just get into it, man. I'm so excited. Let me just hear what KG's got to say. Let me hear what you got, man.
Well, I'm excited to do this collab, man. I mean, we've been talking about this for a long time. And yeah, dude, I can't wait. Can't wait to start off. Our goals are simple. Just, we want to bring young collectors into the game, and we want, we want like I know some people like Instagram, like Collectible with Coop and Nick the Collectibles, who are young, like just like us, and we are kind of the representation for them, right? So we want that in this part of the collecting game. It's much more like an adult collecting, but we as teenagers, we love these things as well, and we want that representation. So I'm glad that we're doing this so we can inspire other young people to join us like us. So I'm glad to do it, man. Can't wait for this to go forward. So let's do it. Let's go.
Wonderfully said, KG. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, man. This is we've been waiting for this for weeks. You guys wanted it. I kept hearing your roars. We got it done. We're finally here. We don't have a set schedule, but let's just say that we've got a lot of work to get into. But let me just start introducing chat. And thank you, Carlos, for this gracious comment. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And no, I'm just kidding. Carlos, he's always trolling, so don't worry about him, guys. And we've got primetime reviews. We've got Renz. What's up, man? We've got Joey. We've got Kobe. What's up, man? How you doing? Let's go. Carlos Burgos. I know, right? Let's do this, man. Max's Geekdom. What's up, man? Thank you for joining. Hey, boys, let's go. Carlos, spoiler free. Just letting you guys know, yes, we are having a spoiler-free and spoiler review of the Batman.
Like 5 minutes of spoiler-free.
5 minutes of the spoiler. So if you guys can just, mute yourselves, get out, make sure you guys don't want to get it spoiled at one point in the stream. Just be ready for that. El Profesoro, what's up, man? Thanks for joining in, man. Wonder Twins, activate. You already know, man.
No.
Come on. We got a bump, KG. Come on.
Hold on.
No, the other way. Boom.
There you go.
We did it. It was off sync, but no. We don't talk about it. Anyways, thank you so much, Mario, for joining in. Ant-Man, just in time. Thanks for joining in, bro. Happy to see you here. We've got Mario. We've got Andrew James. What's up, man? Thanks for joining in. Such a great supporter. Thanks for joining in, dude. And we've got Chess Verdon. What's up, everyone? What's up, KG and Riley? It's Retro Mando from Insta. Oh, thanks for joining in, man. Glad to see you. We are hyped. And you know what? Before we introduced ourselves, let's introduce these guys down here. So without further ado, let's go with right down here. We've got Andrew Montero. How you doing, man? Let's hear your thoughts.
What's up, guys? Excited to be here. Some of the boys here talking movies, hot toys.
The youngins, bro. The youngins. Come on, man.
Yep.
We're here. We're ready. And we've got, this is one of my good friends here. I just wanted to hop in because we got to get the younger collectors in the game. We all got the hot toys. We got to keep influencing. And we've got Julian Ramirez, who is my brother. He wanted to join on. I'm so glad he's here. And what's going on, bro?
Yep, I'm really excited. Once Riley told me that they were going to be discussing Batman, I was like, sign me up. I want to be in the stream.
Yes.
As you can tell, I'm a pretty big fan of the movie.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're already flexing, bro. You're already flexing. Chill.
Yeah, I'm also a collector, not to the extent as KG and Riley, but I've got a couple hot toys. I collect Funkos, and I just want to talk about everything, the movie, the hot toys, and yeah, 100%. I'm excited. So,
dude, exactly. You can have zero. You don't have to have anything. You can collect Black Series. You can collect Funkos. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, as long as you're a collector, you are in this hobby. You're in this family.
Yep.
And dude, let's just go out of here. And Mario saying flexing with the cowl. Yep. You already know, Julian. He's got the cowl in the mix. You already know.
Yes.
Yep. And let's just start with our first topic, guys. So let me get this pulled up here.
Carlos is that KG, Riley, thank you, you young guns, for representing our hobby. Very proud to see this. Yes, man.
Thank you, man, dude. Carlos Burgos, that means a lot, dude, honestly. Yes. But with the first topic, let's just get into it. We got to talk about it. Hot toys, Batman figures / vehicles. Let me get it in here. Give me 1 second. We got a lot to discuss with this, that's for sure. Let me go right here. And boom. And there we go. Oh, man. This figure, dude. Come on, man. I mean, let's just get KG's thoughts on it first, and then I'll wrap up at the end. Let me hear what you got, KG.
Yeah, man. I gotta tell you something. I mean, I'm watching the film again this Saturday, and it's something that I've been really like. This is one of the most anticipated films of 2022. for me. And the film overall, I think Robert Pattinson. We'll get into it more, but I think Robert Pattinson is the best representation of Batman right now, and I think this figure represents the movie. I mean, this thing comes with a bad signal. You get what else you get? You get the figure, obviously. You get the base. You get two bases actually, a regular base and a diorama base. I mean, this is a DX, screaming DX all over. You get the rolling eyes, wired cape. I mean, when was the last time we got a wired cape with the Batman?
Dude, have we even gotten one? Have we even gotten a wired cape? I don't think we have from Hot Toys.
The last one we got was the Suicide Squad BVS Batman.
There you go. That's the last, and that was how many years ago? So it's crazy to see. Dude.
So 6 years ago, and we have been crying and just telling the Hot Toys, please give us a wired cape with any figure. I think that should be always their thing. And this head sculpt, I'm sorry, people say it doesn't look like Robert Pattinson, but dude, this is Robert Pattinson, dude. I'm scared. It's scary that I'm looking at a figure. It's a figure, guys. And
exactly.
I know some people thought that it should be messy hair, but at the same time, like I thought so too. But it's the part where he's wearing the mask, he's wearing the outfit. He doesn't have that messy hair yet, right? So, it would have been cool if they did like a hair magnet where you can actually take off that hair and put the messy hair on.
That would be cool.
That would have been nice.
But dude, I'm getting the set. This is a no-brainer. Look at the accessories. I mean, you're getting a lot of stuff, guys, for $515.
Yeah,
not bad. Now I know since we all live in California, shipping for this guy will be $600 shipped to the door, and that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is.
But there are other venues, other places you can buy from. I know, me and Riley know there's another place, but we won't mention it. Just let us know in the chats. And we'll let you know what website, but we don't want to mention just because we don't want such to flag those websites. But this figure is definitely coming home. You already know, with the Bat Cycle, with the car. Once we get into that, it's gonna be fun, and I can't wait to hear Julian's thoughts on this.
Yeah, so this figure for me personally is a must. Like KG said, I mean, this is the perfect Batman figure. The stuff it comes with, it's obviously it's a lot of money, but it's worth it. The accessories, and Riley, if you could actually go back to like where it shows the different sculpts of the face.
Oh, let me see.
There was a slide.
I'll go around. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Right here.
There you go. The different mouths. Right. The one on the left, like that is so sick. That mouth, like that's just literally from the movie.
Captured it from him in the car, dude.
And I told Riley, like, when we're watching this movie, I was like, this suit is like so amazing, and just the fact that we have it now in hot toy form, it's like the poses you can do. Me personally, I like posing. I have like a Spidey figure and Iron Man from Infinity War, so I've always liked posing. And I mean, yeah, you can ask Riley and Andrew. I always like change up my poses every once in a while because I like to. So this figure is just going to be so fun to pose with that wired cape. And yeah, the accessories. I believe it comes with. So you said 2 bases?
Yes, you're getting normal base, and then you're getting the second base where you can have it like where he's using the wingsuit.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That wingsuit is awesome. I don't know exactly how's that even going to work. Like the wing, is it just like?
I don't even know. It shows it right here. It's like a zip up maybe. Like I don't know, but
yeah. Well, anyways, either way, a lot of money, but in my personal opinion, totally worth it, and 100% buying this figure. So that's my take on it. 100%
love it. Love to hear it. You love to hear it. And let me just give a special shout out, Will Foxification. Thank you so much for being here, man. One of my best buds in this collecting hobby. Yep, you guys know already. But let's go to Andrew. Andrew, let me hear your thoughts on it. What do you think of this Batman figure after seeing this movie twice?
I mean, the suit. Every time I see that suit, I just can't stop staring at it, man. Like, especially seeing the movie again, it's just this suit is so clean. I love the color. I love the bat symbol. Everything about it. It's just.
And the bat symbol does come off, right? You could take it off.
I don't.
Yeah, you could take the bat symbol off.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Dude.
Yeah.
For the price, it's crazy, but the stuff that it comes with, how nice it is. I feel like if you have that price, I definitely get it. Definitely a must.
No, dude. I mean, even this base, look at the intricacy with Hot Toys, how they made it an extended base, or you can push it forward so you can get that detail for Machu space. I mean,
So Andrew, is this going to be a pickup for you then, or what do you think?
Hey,
know you're very specific.
Is it a maybe? Is it a maybe?
We know if you guys don't know, Andrew is very specific with his hot toys. He doesn't just buy whatever he likes. It's got to be something he really loves. So what do you think?
What do you think?
I mean, the accessories and everything with this figure, I feel like how could you not get it? I know the price might be off-putting, but
you
said it.
Seeing everything with it, you gotta get this thing, man. Honestly,
look at that. Look at that with the wired cape.
Oh, sick.
Hey, Riley, can you change the panel to horizontal so we can see Andrew's face?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
There we go. Sorry about that. Sorry, I was blocking Andrew's face all.
You know what? It works the best now. We get a bigger image now.
Ooh,
That's great.
I like it. There we go. I almost just dropped all my hot toys.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
We don't talk about that. So what? I mean, everyone's already talked about it. I mean, I'll go into it now. This is just a buy. I think it has to be a buy. Some people are gonna have to pass. I mean, Andrew, he said it. Andrew James, it looks good, but I have to pass. I mean, I don't think he had as much of a connection to the film as we did. So that's totally fair and totally fine. But I'm just saying, man, this is just like intricate. I love it. I love how they have the wired cape. I love how they included that. I think they needed to have that. And this sculpt is just amazing. And the fact that you're getting rolling eyeballs where you can do whatever you want. Dude. The posing videos that you can do with this.
Yes, actually, I had a quick question for you guys, KG and Riley. Like, I don't know. Do you guys think that this figure is going to be like, you're going to be able to pull off like it's going to be really posable or not so posable? What do you guys think?
Riley, you go first.
Okay, well, I was just going to say, I believe that this is going to be very posable compared to the other Batman figures because I have actually
you have your Ben Affleck, and that one's not that posable.
It's not that posable at all because it has a rubber suit inside. So you can't pose it to the max where you can. But right here, I don't know if I can find a photo. The suit in the film it is as well, but it's all fabric. It's fabric inside. It's like it's hard to see there, but you can. I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to double bend this.
Good. That's always an important thing for me when I get a hot toy.
Exactly. I mean, even right here, but yeah, go ahead, Kate.
Yeah.
What about you, Kate?
This Batman is going to be the most posable Batman behind Adam West's figure. The figure that they released many years ago. This figure is going to be the most posable Batman, and it's going to be so much fun because you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
About hot toys. I hate about hot toys when it comes to like digital printing of the suits where you pose it gets damaged. You know, it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I'm here to pose my figures. You know, life's too short to keep them in the museum. So for me, I pose my figures, and I want my figures to, you know, at the same time retain its formality, but at the same time, you know, just play with them, right? And this figure is gonna be the most posable Batman figure, and I cannot wait. Literally, just can't wait.
I totally agree. But all right, you know what? We got to go to the next one, and let's just go straight to the vehicles. Come on, man. We got to talk about the Bat Cycle. Come on, man.
Wow.
I'm gonna have a
KG, let me hear your thoughts, man. What do you think of this Bat Cycle? Is it a buy?
Riley, that's not even a question, bro. Are you kidding? I'm gonna buy this, my friend.
I don't know why I'm asking.
Look, it's not really a spoiler. I mean, he didn't use it much in the film. But dude, it's a Bat Cycle. I mean, come on. I can't wait to pose this guy with the bat. You know, him riding, because you're creating your own story when it comes to posing your figures, right? You're not following just because of the movie and everything. You want to pose it because you want to create your own story in your shelf. And this figure with the bike, with the LED lights, I am a little disappointed that's not USB. Wish it was USB, but it's the old LED going for, which is fine, I guess. But you know, dude, imagine this, man, a module case with the car, with the bike, with, you know, him just standing there, just, you know, looking over his vehicles, you know, that he has, all his gadgets and stuff. Come on,
dude. I 100% agree.
You gotta have that. When it comes to Batman, you cannot leave out these vehicles unless if it's a space or money issue. That can be, you know, a great excuse. But if you have the money and if you have the space, you need to have these vehicles. With Batman, you need to have their vehicles. It's just it's a match made in heaven. Just letting you guys know, and it's a definite buy. 315 is a little steep. I was hoping for it to be at least 260 to 285, but
that's steep.
With inflation and things like that, I understand it. I think I'm gonna go off from another vendor than Sideshow, because Sideshow, they tax and shipping is crazy, right? But with vehicles, I'm gonna go for other vendors. I think I trust more. I'm like, yeah, I want to save a little more money than rather than buy from Sideshow. So yes, this is coming home. Can't wait to display this. And don't listen to Carlos. Yeah, don't listen to Carlos.
Dude, nobody listen to Carlos. He is the ultimate troll. No one listen to him. He doesn't know anything. Anyways, let's go to Julian. What do you think of this? I know you haven't looked at much photos of this, but let me hear your thoughts.
So just so I have it so I'm understanding, this is just the Batsicle by itself.
Correct. This is the Batsicle, and it comes with this thing that can actually hold the Batsicle in certain areas. Where I believe you can make it elevate, KG. I think it can also look like it.
Yes.
Kind of. Yes. That one right there. This one right here on the bottom.
Okay,
left,
got it. Yeah. So this is honestly, this is like the first I'm kind of seeing of it. To be completely honest, I haven't really seen like all the details, but it looks awesome. And me personally, I have to be honest, I probably wouldn't get it because just for me personally, it is a lot of money just to have the Batsicle on the side, which is really cool. But I feel like the figure is the most important for me personally, but I could definitely see why people would want to get it to complete the whole thing, like KG said. Yeah. But I don't think I would personally pick it up, but I mean, I can still admire it. That's a really, really sick vehicle. And like KG said, yeah, it's not used a whole lot in the movie, but it is still a central piece to him. And I mean, it's just overall really cool. Like I said, this is kind of my first time really seeing the details. And I mean, it's pretty awesome. Like having this in your collection, that's definitely going to draw eyes. That's for sure. So yeah, that's my take on it.
That's a great point. That's a great point from a different perspective, and that's all we want here. We just want to hear different perspectives.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Andrew, what do you think of this Batsicle? Is it something that you'd pick up?
I mean, same with Julian. This is the first time I've seen it. Looks amazing. It's I mean, it's glorious. But you got to think like buying the figure itself comes with those amazing bases, and it's like if you get the cycle. Right. Then it's like you can't really use the bases. You can have them in the back. You can really pose them with it.
That's a great point. Very good point.
So it's like it is a lot. Definitely, like Julian said.
It's a steep price. I will agree with that. Well, I mean, it's $315. It was on Sideshow, correct?
So that's why. Well, go ahead, Andrew.
I mean, if you get this right here, then it'll make the whole figure worth like upward to $1,000.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like
exactly.
It's funny enough, Andrew. I was going to bring that up actually when I was adding these things to cart. Believe it or not, it's the DeLorean shipped. That's the price for this Batsicle. If you're buying the bundle, it's the same price as the DeLorean.
Damn.
So really?
So would you guys buy the Batsicle and the figure, or would you just go DeLorean? What would you guys?
Oh, if it was between those two, I would take Batman and the Batsicle.
Oh yeah.
But
all right,
yeah,
pretty crazy.
Yeah,
there was one thing. Oh no, you go KG. I'll say it after.
Go ahead, Andrew. Go ahead.
So I saw someone in the chat say that they haven't seen it yet and they want to see it in AMC Dolby. 100%.
Oh yeah.
See it in Dolby. I just wanted to bring that up because
go see it in Dolby. You'll want to see it in Dolby.
And it's not. It wasn't filmed in IMAX format anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Which we saw in IMAX our first time and we noticed that. So we went and saw Dolby second time. And the experience with the sounds, the quality, the shaking chair, it was felt like you were there at points. I kept looking at Riley like, oh my God, like it's crazy.
It's like an earthquake's going on.
Yeah, dude, oh my God. I was getting scared. It was loud.
Dude, it was loud, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But you guys bring some literally like perfect points. This is exactly why I wanted to have you guys on here. I mean, for me, it's a tough one for me because it didn't do that much in the film, but it would just look so cool. Like KG has said, like having all the vehicles lined up together. And I mean, I don't know, man. It's a tricky one. It's definitely something that I have to think about, but
you have to consider it too, because we are getting the vehicle as well, and maybe possibly Catwoman with the bike. And you're looking at a good, $2.5 or $3 right there.
You're looking at a lot of money. That's for sure.
So,
and
you definitely want to pick and choose your routes with Hot Toys. I mean, things are going to be expensive. I think for me, man, I am going to get this Batsicle, but I think we're going to wait for a discount.
Dude.
Yeah, I
totally agree.
If they do release that Catwoman on the bike with her bike, that'd be cool to have them both side by side.
That would be cool, yeah.
Right. Because
I'm all over that. I'm all over that.
There you go.
That's like hyped, yep.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I love how they had that bottom acrylic stand.
That is really cool.
Propped like that, like you're moving to the right, or it can be straight on.
That's awesome.
I think that was really cool how they did
I have
that.
a question for you guys. Now, since we've got the bike, they're pretty pretty convinced that this film has been doing well in the box office and also in general. Do you guys think we'll get the Drifter? That's the Bruce Wayne. The Bruce Wayne, with
when he has the helmet on.
Yeah,
or the hoodie on. The hoodie on, right?
They'll do it. What do you think? What do you guys think?
Andrew, you can go ahead. You go first.
I don't know. That was the one where he just had the
He just kind of had like the whole biker outfit, and he had the eyeshadow.
Oh,
I don't know. I know what you're saying now. That would be cool. I don't know though. It really just depends on if people ask for it, or they just feel like maybe this one won't sell enough. They just want to release another. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not too sure.
Hey, just real quick, Skywalker. I totally agree with that. I totally agree. He was on set with Zoe Kravitz. I have photos.
Really?
I can neither confirm or deny that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, but no, dude, it's a really good question because like, would it get enough traction in sales? Like, would people want that outfit for Bruce Wayne? And I don't know if they'd make enough money off it. So I would say that they probably wouldn't go for it.
I would see a Toy Fair exclusive. If I'm being honest,
maybe
not the bike, but just himself. Right. I could see a Toy Fair exclusive.
That's actually a really good point. I mean, what do you think, Joanne? What do you think about the figure?
Yeah, me personally, I can't see them doing that. Honestly, I don't think they would.
Okay.
It was like obviously a cool part of the aspect of the film, him being in the biker outfit, but I don't think it's had it big enough of an impact or a big enough market to actually make it a figure, in my personal opinion.
No, for sure.
No. It would be cool though, but I don't think they're gonna do it.
I kind of feel bad for the chat now. We're making them feel old.
Yeah, no, I guess we're making them feel old. Nah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I love that though, because it just shows that like we just have such a different take on stuff because we're getting the questions from people who are older, middle age, younger. It converges everyone together.
Diversity, man. Diversity is a big thing.
Yep, exactly.
So overall, this one is a little controversial. Like, do you want it? Do you need it? But let's talk about something that I personally need. I need
wow.
I need it, man.
I need a minute.
It's the moment of silence for KG.
KG, let him gather his thoughts. Let him
breathe, and let me hear your thoughts. Come on, KG.
Okay, so this we're gonna get into spoiler talk later on, but this vehicle, dude, I think it's the best Batman vehicle we've gotten so far. I mean, I love my Tumbler. I love the BVS, but this car, dude. This is a muscle car. This is a Doge, whatever he did, dude. This is a modified muscle car.
Beautiful.
And it's so real. It feels like a realistic car that people can make in their garage. You know what I mean? Like it's go make them, and that chase scene, dude. We're not spoiling anything. It's in the trailers. It's
all those are trailers. Come on, man. We can talk about that.
Dude, the chase scene in this film.
Man,
I mean, come on.
Yep.
This thing did some damage. I'm telling you.
We'll just say that. No,
damage,
dude.
Bro.
You could say that.
I don't own a vehicle, but this one I'm definitely gonna get.
How much is it?
Yeah, how much?
There's no price on it, I believe.
Oh, no price yet?
Yeah, all they've done is post on Facebook that this is coming. That's all they've done. This is the one photo they have.
And this is Hot Toys, correct? This is Hot Toys.
Yes, right. This is a Hot Toys. This is a licensed version.
Do we know how big it is, or like what's the dimensions gonna be?
We don't know.
We don't know yet. But I mean, it's just going to be based off 6 scale. I mean, it'd probably be something like the Tumbler that is coming from Hot Toys soon.
Yeah.
But I mean, let me hear your thoughts, Julian. What do you think of this vehicle?
I mean, is this the only picture we have, by the way?
This is the only one.
Okay, got it. I mean, just from this picture alone, I mean, that's more enough to, grab me. I'm 100%. I would definitely, obviously it depends on the price, but by the time it does come out, I should be able to maybe consider buying it, but I would love to have.
There you go. You got to squeeze it in.
I mean,
it's probably this figure. I mean, this vehicle is probably going to range from somewhere between $700 to $900. So I'll just say that. That's the price
I mean, honestly, I think it's worth it for. Literally, you could put this anywhere. You could put this in a detolf on top of a shelf. You can put it on a stand. You could literally put it anywhere.
Exactly.
It'll
pop
coffee
table. Just put it on a
coffee table. You can put it on your desk. It's an awesome car.
Actually, if you don't mind me bringing, I have a theory on this one. I think I know why they use this.
Okay.
So Jazz Inc. has, Jazz Inc. Unfortunately, he made his own, and I think he said he's going to put up for $1,500, right? Because it has like sounds and
it's like a custom one.
It's custom.
Got it.
What I think is Hot Toys are going to copy them. They're going to put sounds in it. where that's why they put a tease like we're not ready yet, but we're gonna get that ready. We're gonna put some stuff in. We're gonna show like the thruster coming out.
Oh man,
You know,
light up. Honestly, it might. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't.
That's why, because if they would have not thought of that, they would just release it, announce it, like, oh
yeah, true.
Right now. So that's what I think. Maybe that's why, or it could just be the fact that we want to see what the community thinks about it. Like, oh, should we announce it or not? And
yeah, I think they know 100% that they're dropping this. Like, people are gonna want it. It's a Batmobile. I mean, the hardcore Batman fans, or even the casual Batman fans. I mean, anyone who collects 100% is gonna. They've got their eyes on this, and I mean, personally, I do too. I mean, I can't wait to see like once we get more pictures and more like when they release more stuff on it. But I'm interested for sure.
For
sure. I love that. And Skywalker, I couldn't agree more. As soon as you see the car 4 show up, you felt tingles. You just threw your bones, dude. That's all I'll say, man. This was a top 5 chase scene. Agreed, 100%. Yeah, it's big, yes. Carlos Burgos, it is going to be a pass for him because it's just the budget just can't stretch, and I totally understand.
Makes sense.
Totally understand. That happens to everyone. Max Geekdom, Carlos, I don't think so. They don't have to. The price alone will make everyone go with Hot Toys. Yeah, that's fair because when you're thinking of a custom piece, it's going to be 2 times the price of a licensed piece. Yeah. Not a lot of people are going to steer towards the unlicensed for double the price.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah.
Exactly. And Joey Salvado, I'm visiting in LA and San Diego in late April. Y'all got any recommendations for collectible stores that have Hot Toys?
I'm on the LA, so you guys.
I mean, honestly, I couldn't even tell you, man. You can go around a corner shop at a comic store and you can find something. I mean, some people have some crazy deals,
right? Frankincense, one of them, I believe, in LA. Frankincense.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he has really good stuff. I would check that one out. KG is right about that one. But Andrew, what do you think about this Batmobile? Is it something that you're going to be thinking about, or do you just want to admire it?
Dude, you got to think. Seeing everything that's been shown today, how can someone sit there and think like these aren't incredible? Exactly. I don't think that's the issue with any of these for me. I just think it's the buildup of the price, like some people are saying. Like you look at these and you just go, "Damn, these are just they're just so awesome." And it's like, who wouldn't want to have all of those just set up somewhere, bright lights on, just standing out?
I mean, for the Batman figure and this, it's gonna be like probably like 1,200, 1,300.
Yeah, it's gonna be
just for the Batman and this.
Yeah,
that's a statue. Like, so
yeah,
I mean that's near a statue.
It's definitely up there in price. I mean, if it's worth it to you, I mean, why not? Why not? You know, it's that sick where I'd say it's justifiable. For me, though, it's like I'd love these so much. I'd love it. But there's a point, I think, for me where it's like a little too much. You know?
That's totally fair. That's totally fair.
But if you do get it, I 100% justifiable. Yeah, and I know why, because it's like
you see, Andrew, we're a bunch of freaks. That's why, you know.
we're a bunch of crazy people, but
crazy people.
Yeah, 100%. But overall,
I get it. Trust me.
Right, there you go.
It's and Riley, you don't have any vehicles, so this might be your first one.
I do not. Just like KG, this may be my first vehicle in my collection, and maybe the DeLorean. I don't know. Maybe I can squeeze that in. I don't know.
I know you're interested in starting a movie collection. You've told me so.
That's what I'm saying.
Got it right there.
Pennywise, so.
Yep, anyways.
Starting off,
you can start your movie collection.
There you go. But I mean, dude, DeLorean's so expensive. It's hard.
I know, dude. It's nuts. I'd rather use that funds for the Batmobile.
Right. Okay, but overall, I think Hot Toys have just shown their hand at how beautiful and how much they're integrating into these figures, and how it's only been the second week of the Batman, and we already have so much stuff.
Some stuff doesn't even get announced till later, but they've been announcing.
They were prepared for this.
They were,
exactly. I mean, we're still waiting for No Way Home stuff. I mean, we've gotten a little bit, but
it's either that or Queen Studios is pushing their buttons. Queen Studios.
That's what I was. Yeah, they're like putting on some pressure. Maybe
that's something that we're about to discuss right now. But
what a great transition, man! We're just getting through.
That was really good, KG. I like that.
Yeah, so sorry. Before we move on to the next topic, I just wanted to ask you guys a quick question.
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys think we're going to be getting a Riddler hot toy, and on top of that, a Catwoman? Ooh. What do you guys think?
Go ahead, Riley. What do you think?
Okay, this is hard because I really think the Riddler will sell, and I think Catwoman 100%. I think we're 100% getting a Catwoman.
Okay.
I totally think so. Zoe Kravitz. I mean, I mean, she's mommy, bro. That's all I'll say. But anyways, nah, bro. She's so good in the movie. She has such good character development. Wait, what happened?
Sorry. Don't be sorry.
Oh, yeah. Whatever. I'm not sorry, man. No. But anyways, no, dude. She killed it in the role. I mean, we won't talk any spoilers, but she was so good on screen. Anytime she was in it, she was just lighting up the show. I mean, it was amazing. But I mean, KG, for the Riddler, that one's a tricky one because I think it will sell, but I don't know if it'll sell at the magnitude of like a Catwoman or Batman. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe. What do you think, KG?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with Riley. I think honestly, if they were going to do it, it would be sort of like a Mysterio situation where there will be enough, but it won't be overly produced as a Batman.
Yeah, it was obviously those aren't going to sell as much as the main Batman.
Right, correct.
He's going to be the one that sells the most.
And I do think that when it does come out, I can if they do Riddler, Catwoman, now they did Batman, I think Riddler will be the first one to sell out. That's my guess.
Right.
Yeah. I think
the real question has to be: are we getting Commissioner Gordon?
I want him, dude.
I would buy Commissioner Gordon.
Dude, he was good.
I want one, but I just don't see Hot Toys doing it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I could see
he was great though.
That would be cool.
Right.
I could see a third party doing it.
Yeah,
100%. I mean, maybe they could have done it where they could have done a Commissioner Gordon in the Bat Signal. Because I mean, we got the Bat Signal.
Cool.
They could have made that a pack.
We got an announcement. We got an announcement from Hot Toys.
No way.
Wait, no, it's just Costco Reeves taking a picture of her own figure.
Oh, okay, all right. Thanks for spoiling it. Come on, KG, really?
No, you got our hopes up.
You got me all hyped. You got me all hyped. My chest was about to burst.
Riley was hopping out of his seat on that one.
And, what about you, Andrew? Do you think we're gonna get a Riddler and Catwoman hot toy?
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, without saying anything, those two characters were just going into the movie. I had no expectations and no idea what to think of these two characters, and I come out of the movie just thinking they nailed it. These guys are just like
I think they will.
I don't know. I think they should definitely.
I think we'll all get it, man. We'll all get it.
100%. Awesome. And special shout out 6 Scale Reviews. Thank you for coming in, man. You're the man. Dan or Dre, whoever it is, that you guys are the man. But normalize mommy in these conversations. Okay, it's a thing now. We'll say mommy. All right, anytime we want. But anyways, dude, they dropped so much heat. Let's just go on to the next thing. The next thing that shocked the internet for a quick second. Let me go to it right now with the Queen Studios 1/6 announcement. Right here, guys. They showed their hand in this because obviously we're gonna just discuss it now. Andrew and Julian, they're sort of like they don't really keep like so in the loop with these 6 scale figures, and that's totally fine. But we're just going to give you guys like a quick rundown. This company normally does high-end statues, like $2,000, $1,000, $500, but they're never in 6 scale. They've never done a 6 scale figure.
Yeah.
It's not a figure. It's always a statue, not movable, not articulate. But this or last week, at the beginning of the week, they dropped this announcement where they're going to be doing 6 scale lines, and they showed this row of figures, and we've got Lord of the Rings on the left with the first 3. We've got Heath Ledger Joker. We've got KG in the middle, right? KG Chalamet. And we've got Neo. But overall, let's just get into it. I mean, KG, we'll start with you. What do you think about this Queen Studios announcement? What do you think about everything?
I think it's a great thing, not just because of innovation and having a few selecting of other companies, but it gets Hot Toys to innovate. It gets Hot Toys to move quick because they've been very lazy. They're not very transparent with us, and seeing Queen Studios taking this jump onto something that's different but also kind of similar, right? And it's something that will be a shock because I mean we saw the Heath Ledger Joker that they showed a sneak peek of a couple of days ago, and I'm excited, man. I mean they only have Warner Brothers. The Warner Brothers license right now, and if these figures tend to be great once they come out, and I think the only issue that we have right now is how much will that be? How much will the prices be?
Exactly.
Because it's something that I think a lot of collectors right now are talking about. Because we saw the Heath Ledger Joker, and we know that with rooted hair, it could be very expensive. I'm thinking $450 on the rooted hair version. Once that thing comes out, because I know it's a steep price. I know nobody likes it, but I'm just being realistic here. It's just going to be $450. Whether we like it or I'm interested to see what they do, and there he is. That's
insane,
guys.
Wow.
That's 6 scale. That's Queen Studios, and this is freaking phenomenal.
It looks like they're taking a photo of a real person.
Yeah,
like, that's how good it is.
No, look
oh
at
my god,
dude!
Look at the hands. Look at that.
that's insane.
Jeez.
The thing that's the scariest thing is that, which I've heard in a previous stream, I think it was Leo's, where people think that they've integrated a system where you can just move. It's not specifically specific hands where we just get a set of hands. It's where you're getting one hand and you can just move it in any way possible.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do that, but from this photo, it looks like it's something like that though, because look at the skin. It's like you can see the skin. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what they did, but oh my god.
It's crazy too that, this is a 6 scale figure, guys. This is not a statue.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta know that
hair.
They put look at that root, and you
can even see like the white paint in the hair.
Yes,
it's crazy,
dude. When I saw this picture in the morning, I'm like, am I watching like a steal from like The Dark Knight or something? Like,
yeah, exactly, dude.
It's
wow.
Insane. But the thing is that you guys have to know, this is a company that's beginning to do something new. They're doing something new, and when you start off something new, it could end up being a worst outcome. It could be a bad outcome. Get the product, it might have QC issues. The root hair might not look as great as some people would have thought. So I'm really like, I want to be optimistic at the time, but it's hard. It's hard to see this and like, what? Like, I really want this to be perfect. I want this to be just like the final product, but we know that final prototype from final product could change over time.
Yeah.
But Julian, what are your thoughts on this, man? Because I mean, this is your first time experiencing this from Queen Studios. Do you think this will be a quick sell? What do you think about this, man?
I think it's too short to say if it's going to be a quick sell. I think it's going to, like you said, it's going to definitely be a risk. And I think it's too soon to say. But me personally, I mean, I think this is amazing. I mean, I've seen their statues. Every time there's one, Riley watches a video on it and then shows me everything about it. So like, I've seen every single one. But now the fact that they're doing 1/6 is just like crazy. And so from what you guys are saying, there's not going to be like seams anymore on the figures.
That's what people have talked about, because in the photo it looks almost like there's not even going to be a joint to where it can look even more lifelike.
Me personally, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but me personally, I don't mind seams on figures. It doesn't bother me at all. But Andrew over here, actually, he doesn't like seams on figures. Like, it's one of his pet peeves in collecting. So I feel like this would be something that he's interested in. But in terms of the price, I think, honestly, KG, I think it's going to be higher. I
don't blame you.
These are going to probably be $500 to $600.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Honestly, I think it's going to be a lot more.
Yeah,
that's my personal take on it. I do think it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens. But me, I'm excited for it. I can't wait till like the first one officially comes out. I'm excited.
Yeah. There's definitely two versions.
There is 2 versions. I forgot to mention that. There's this version where it's rooted, and then they're doing one that has the sculpted hair.
Okay,
it's not
so obviously the rooted will be more expensive, but I'm thinking
it's gonna be a lot. They do a lot pricier.
Honestly,
500 to 600. So you say 500 to 600 for this rooted version, 500 to 600.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rooted Joker, and it's that high quality. I'm gonna say 500 to 600.
Okay, and that's a great point. I mean, I'd probably agree with you on that. Andrew, what do you think? How much do you think that this will be? And do you think that this gets Hot Toys to be like, damn, we need to be on our shit now. We need to like start getting real, because now we've got competition. We're not the king. We may not be the kings for any longer. Let me hear your thoughts.
Well, as you guys were talking and I was listening, I was thinking maybe they could undercut Hot Toys and maybe try and get more people to buy it, because if they undercut the price, it could make more sales. But then I was thinking, as you guys were saying, like the quality, the features, the company itself, I mean, they might just not care about that and think that they could pull it off and put that high price and people are still going to buy it.
Yeah.
I totally agree. That's a great point. I mean,
so Andrew, you personally, would you stick with Hot Toys, or would you make the change if these figures are good enough? What do you think?
With the price jump, because you're getting a price jump. And I know you're talking about the prices with Hot Toys, and this is going to be a lot higher. So what do you think?
What do you think?
I mean, it depends on which figure gets released. I mean,
Yeah.
Honestly, like if it's a figure that
with what they've shown now, I'll just say it doesn't look like they're going to be doing any Marvel or Star Wars figures anytime soon. Because if they were to have it, we would have seen this in the lineup. So it looks like So it looks like they have the Warner Bros. License. Like, would this lineup, anyone here, would it spark your interest to say, I need to get this? This is the one that I'm going to be looking at.
I think that Joker for sure is probably a standout for most.
Yeah,
I mean, his Hot Toys one is already a favorite, and
I know.
This,
imagine
it just looks incredible. I mean,
the Hot Toys Joker.
Oh, it's going for like $11,000.
They only did one, and exactly. And this is what people were talking about. Like, maybe with this Queen Studios announcement, this is going to be like Hot Toys. Like, we need to drop a Hot Toys Joker, and we need to go all out, and we need to make it insane. And then it's going to be the battle of the best Joker at the end of the day. But
this could be a bad thing too, because Carlos brought up a good point earlier that he said that this could be bad because this would make Hot Toys to bring their prices up. If
a really
prices
good point
that we're talking about, like what $600, this could be a very dangerous game. Because most of us cannot afford a $600 figure.
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, no, it's crazy. But
if anything, that's bad for business.
Yeah, because
totally,
it's gonna be. Yeah,
it's already worse enough that you're climbing the prices right now to like the regular Batman's a $300 figure right now.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
$275. I mean, come on, like it's getting crazy every single year. But don't do that big price jump. If Hot Toys is planning to do that, this could be a very, very bad thing for just. I think I would. Nothing, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah,
exactly. I totally agree, dude. That you gave a great point. But I was gonna say, like, just to give you guys a scenario, because I think I've given this to KG. So this Batman, this figure they announced, the new Batman with all of the accessories, the 2 bases, everything, all the stuff it comes with, wired cape, diorama base. It's about 500, 515.
Yeah.
Market price. If Queen Studios, and they already did say, they confirmed they are making a Batman. They're going to be making a Batman. The company that made this Joker is going to be making a Batman.
A 1/6 Batman?
Yeah. Yes, a 1/6 Batman and a Batmobile. I'm pretty sure they did say they're doing a Batmobile too. So if they were to do this Batman with this level of detail, rooted hair, the articulated joints where you can move it, the detail being amazing, etc. But they don't give you the same amount of accessories and base and the wingsuit, etc. And it's like $450. Would you guys go Hot Toys or would you go Queen Studios? If it was just the figure without the accessories. Let me hear your thoughts.
Me personally, I'm gonna stick with Hot Toys. I don't think it's. I would stick with Hot Toys.
You wouldn't want to take the risk.
No,
because this is a new company technically.
For this specific figure for Batman in particular, I'm 100% satisfied with what we got with Hot Toys. I don't care how good theirs is going to be or how, I'm 110% satisfied with the Hot Toys version. So I would stick with the Hot Toys.
What about you, Andrew?
I like that. Let me hear your thoughts.
Kind of the same thoughts. I mean, if this Hot Toys one that was just released is already great enough,
right?
I think that there's only little to improve, if any, to improve on the Hot Toys one.
Yeah.
So if they did drop a Batman one that was only $60 to $100 less, I feel like for the accessories and the stuff that comes with the Hot Toys, I feel like paying that extra $60 to $100 to get all that compared to it looking maybe just a little better, not knowing the potential longevity of this figure and all that. I feel like it's really safe to stick with the Hot Toy.
What about you, Riley?
I love that.
What do you guys think?
For me, it's a hard one because I mean, Queen Studios has shown their hand that like their detail is just on another level. I mean, and the fact that we can get like the Robert Pattinson sculpt with the rooted hair in 1/6 scale, that's the thing that mainly would push me to be like, okay, maybe I do give a chance at Queen Studios.
Yeah.
But another thing is just that Hot Toys, they've been this company for like 15 years. This is the start of this brand going into 1/6 scale collectibles. So that's a scary thing, like you guys have talked about. So it can go either way. But for me, if they did a 450, it would be definitely a temptation to maybe just go for Queen Studios because I know what they do in the statue realm, and I think that they can just produce something that would, like on the shelf, look more realistic because of their realistic takes. But at the same time, you can also say Hot Toys because of just how much it comes with and the base and everything. It's so hard. It can go a bit both ways. What do you think, KG? And what does the chat think too? Let me see.
Yeah, well, let's go, guys. Let's go check because we love to hear you guys' thoughts about this.
Exactly.
And it's a very, very hard one to talk about. It's very controversial. You know, so you're saying that if what we got from the Batman figure, if they didn't include the signal or anything else, maybe just a little bit of accessory for $450, would it be more into that or into the Hot Toys one?
Exactly. Or where you get everything with the Hot Toys, you get the bat signal, you get the base for $515, or you go with the rooted, detailed to the max Queen Studios. What would you do?
Here's the thing for me, man, because Queen Studios is just starting. They're doing this, and it's a tough thing because, look, we know that Queen Studios is amazing. We've seen their work. We've seen what they have done. But we haven't seen their work with 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
It's a smaller scale, so it's a difficult thing for them because they've been so used to crafting these much bigger canvases, right, if you would say. For me, I would stick to Hot Toys because they have been working with this realm of figures for the past 20 years now, and we've known their work. We've known what they've been doing. And with rooted hair, you got to think about this too, Riley. Is that rooted hair? They sometimes puff up. They sometimes go all over the place.
Yeah, so that's true.
As much as I love the realism, but I don't want to have the problem of playing with a doll every time. Like, oh, you're right.
Right. You got to brush it. You got to brush it.
Yeah.
Get a mini comb.
Yeah. So for me, I'm gonna go with Hot Toys because you do get a lot with it, and it's just Hot Toys, man. We know their quality. We know what we buy from them. We know what we're getting.
Yeah.
100%. So yeah. So that's my overall thoughts on it.
So KG, I actually had a quick question for KG. Do you think that this announcement is gonna start to get some collectors to start panic selling their Hot Toys? What do you think?
You know what? Interesting enough.
I love that. I love that question.
I've seen that a lot, actually. I've been onto the Facebook groups and things like, oh, I'm selling
people are like trying to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you just see it everywhere happening. And dude, it's causing a panic for many people who do own that 1/6 scale DX11 or DX12. I definitely see people caught. There's definitely going to be this fear of definitely selling it before this one comes out.
Yeah.
But I do have one more question for you guys. Do you guys think after this tease that Queen Studios has shown us, do you think this will push Hot Toys to make one, a 3.0 Joker?
I'll start by saying I think that we will 100% see a Heath Ledger from Hot Toys. I don't know when, but I know that they're going to do it, especially with this Queen Studios announcement and with thoughts that people have said that J&D is going to step into the 1/6. They'll probably get a Joker out too. I think Hot Toys can't just let this go by. And the fact that they keep diving back into Dark Knight, we did get a couple of months before a quarter scale Batman from the Dark Knight and a Catwoman from the Dark Knight Rises. So the fact that they still have the license from the Dark Knight trilogy.
But wait. They do have the Dark Knight Rises and they do have the Batman Begins, but we haven't seen anything from Dark Knight as far as Dark Knight goes because they're all labeled. What was it?
Is it all Dark Knight Rises? I thought the quarter scale was Dark Knight.
No, that's Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
Dark Knight Rises. So we haven't seen Dark Knight license.
Now that's an interesting point. I mean, I feel like with these companies having the Dark Knight license, I feel like Hot Toys would have it as well. But you could be onto something, KG. But special shout out, Optical. You're the man, dude. Thank you for joining in, and I totally agree. Carlos does play with dolls, 100%. But no, I really like this question. How people said they're scared of their Hot Toys falling in value because it's a great subject to talk about. I mean, people I've heard people saying like, oh my God, Queen Studios, they're gonna crush Hot Toys. Hot Toys is done. I mean, you guys can't forget that like we have a collection of these. We've had this for. These guys have been here for a long time, so they know what they're doing.
They have a loyal base.
Be exactly what you have said.
We got a hater here, Optical.
Do you want to play after the stream? Do you want to play after the? No. Oh, it's true, Julian.
Andrew, we can confirm that's true.
He's always bottom. He's always bottom.
War. This means war right now.
Optical, look what you've just Optical. God damn you, Optical. Okay. Anyways, no, dude. This is amazing. I love how Queen Studios went all out and just showed this announcement and this line of figures. And I was going to say, really quickly, are you guys interested in any of the other pieces that Queen Studios showed other than the Heath Ledger Joker?
I mean, maybe because me, Riley, and Julian for a while been planning to watch Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So maybe
We've never seen it, so
I know Riley usually sees a movie or show and then instantly goes, "Yeah, I need to get a hot toy for that."
yeah. Exactly.
So,
Hey,
I mean,
he's not wrong.
Let me just tell
maybe
you guys something. The first film is boring. I'm sorry. The first film is not that great.
okay.
KG is not a fan of the Lord. He says that it gets a little
It's
boring.
not
I've heard
for everybody,
I've
man.
heard great things about that trilogy. I've heard great things.
Optical and Carlos are gonna go on your head, and Will. They're gonna kill. They're gonna
Yeah,
hurt you, KG.
dude, but it's
You
just
can't
it's
be
not for
saying that.
everybody. I'm going to try the second film, though. I'm going to watch the second film. It might be different,
Okay.
but
Yeah, we still gotta watch them. So
I like that.
definitely
I mean,
watch
Julian,
it.
totally. Julian, would you be interested in any of these at all?
honestly, that Matrix one is pretty sick, but
That is pretty cool.
but realistically speaking, probably not. Just the Joker would be the only one that interests me.
Yeah,
The other ones are
totally.
cool, but obviously it's not going to be cheap, so I'm not going to spend that much money into something that I'm not 100% in love with. So it's really just the Joker's the only one that grabs my eye. So.
You
like
you
that.
could have a mini KG in your house though if you get
Hey, I like
you have a mini
that.
KG.
I
You
like
bring
that.
up a good point. You
A
do bring up good points.
rooted KG in my display area. I'm
Yeah.
sold.
Yeah.
I'm buying it. No,
Dude,
KG, what do you think, man? Is there anything
Look,
else? that you're-
honestly, it's not just because I'm being calling Timothy Chalamet. I actually go for the Dune figure. I did like the film.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I did. I love the film. I'm getting into the book. The book is amazing, by the way.
Ooh.
Nice.
And now the film's on HBO Max. I'm gonna rewatch it again tonight. I think Timothy Chalamet has done a really good job at playing that character Paul. It's something I really enjoyed the film. I want that representation in my show. Matrix, it's a toughie subject because Matrix 4 Resurrection, I haven't watched it for really bad reviews about it. And I'm not all for it, but just because it's Keanu Reeves,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you want to, but realistically speaking, it will be the Heath Ledger Joker. That's the only thing I'm excited for.
Is that the only one they've shown? Is the Joker?
Yes.
Yeah,
This is the only one that they showed. And they did confirm that's the first one they are working on. So that's the first one that we're going to see that gets a pre-order.
Got it.
But overall, I mean, we've already talked about it. Queen Studios are showing their hand that they can bring in the heat. I mean, and for us young collectors, it kind of worries us because once we see stuff like this, the prices are just going to get higher and higher and higher and higher. Exactly. Hopefully not. Maybe they can compete for lower prices, but
yeah,
I'd say Carlos says otherwise.
I shouldn't have brought the freaking Lord of the Rings thing because now it's like freaking optical.
Yep.
No breakfast
optical.
for
Yep. You started a war.
I started a war.
Him. I told you, man. You can't go after Lord of the Rings fans. Come on, man. But oh my God, the next thing we have to talk about. Oh, what's up?
KG, would you recommend the book? Oh, 100%. I think the book so far is great. I think I would recommend anybody in the panel to read the book. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
Honestly, I think it's a little better than the film. Just let you know, it's a little better.
Oh, really? Okay, I gotta see it. I haven't seen the film actually.
Yeah,
we all haven't seen it.
You haven't seen my film?
I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry, KG.
Honestly, I haven't seen it.
KG's done. No breakfast for KG. Anyways, dude,
I had one more question about these.
Yeah,
I know Hot Toys takes year and a half, sometimes 2 years for figures. When do you guys think that any of these figures would actually get released?
Very good question.
I like that question. That's a really good question, and it's a hard one because
I
would say that they would push them out sooner than Hot Toys 100% because I think if they do announce these, I don't think that they're just going to be anybody can pre-order. I think that there's going to be a limit because when you go to Rooted and you go to this level of detail, they can't just mass produce this and mass produce it like Hot Toys would be able to do. So for me, I would say that since they're focusing on one character, like they've said, they're focusing on Heath Ledger's Joker. I would say probably you can get the Heath Ledger one within like 1 year. Once they announce the pre-order, I think it'll take 1 year for them to actually get it to ship to you.
Just
what do you think?
I'm assuming you guys have a friend here. Tree says, "Oh my God, who's the huge hippie?"
Yeah,
that's
yes, it's a friend. He's just trolling. Just leave him alone. Don't worry about him, guys. He's just messing around.
Yeah,
but KG, what do you think? When do you think that they'll be able to get these shipped out?
I'm sorry. I had to. I'm like.
Yeah, don't worry
I didn't
about
even
it.
know.
He's not a hater
It's
or
a bit of an
anything.
inside
He's
joke,
just
but-
messing.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. I know my friends do it too, but no, it's a tough one because Hot Toys they now with the with the virus, the pandemic, and things like that, they have been delaying a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with Queen Studios, I don't know what their runtime is as far as making statues goes, but I'm sure it's around the same time frame as Hot Toys, right?
Right.
With 1/6 scale, I would say like maybe a year and a half. I got to be honest with you because you're talking about a Joker figure with rooted hair,
Yeah.
and that's gonna take hours and like bloodshed and tears.
That is a really good point. But I
Very
will
interesting.
say that when they do statues that are rooted hair, it doesn't take that long for them. So I mean, if they're doing it in 1/6, maybe it'll be harder. But I'm saying their runtime for pre-orders for statues, I think it's usually like a year and
really?
and like a quarter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. Carlos and anyone who collects statues, I think Queen Studios usually get stuff out within a year to a year and a half. But I might be wrong about that. But I'm saying if they did 1/6, maybe it'll take longer because they're new to it. They don't know what they're doing yet.
Right.
But I don't know. That's a really good point. But chat's just flying. Thank you guys all for being here again. Everyone, just
man.
thank you so much. First show, and you guys are all here. Oh, thanks so much, man.
Right,
everyone, check out all these guys' stuff and their stuff coming soon. I mean, this was a lot of fun, dude. We're having so much fun right now, but definitely worth watching Dune. Yeah, I gotta see it. I definitely have to see it. No more rides at school from Carlos to you. And RC is saying he likes your beard, Andrew. I think he likes your beard. So
thanks. I've been growing it. It's coming in.
Yeah, totally. And Carlos said it would be somewhere between like 8 and 12 months. Do you guys think that they can get a product out that quick? Because he's saying it's going to be that quick because it's limited. Like they're going to do like only I don't know what they would do, like only 1,000 made or something like that.
If they do limited, it might push me to pre-order it. That's the thing. Yeah. Because it's like I could wait on Hot Toys, but seeing this Queen Studios freaking figure, I'm like, dude, I might if it's limited. If it's not limited, I'm gonna wait once the final product turns out. But I do think 6 to 9 months could work if it's limited.
The thing, and I love that, because if they were to do that, I think that would incentivize people to go to Queen Studios and leave Hot Toys. Because the main problem I have with Hot Toys is the wait. I don't like how it takes 2 years for me to have a figure that I'm glamoring over. This Batmobile, I'm freaking out over. Oh my god! And we haven't even seen the pre-order for the release date of it. So it's like that wait time. And if they're able to get stuff out in somewhere between 8 and 12 months, it's gonna be like, why am I going to do this? I might as well pay the little premium price to have it earlier. But
I hope they don't announce it like in 4 or 5 months because that's just ruining time.
Like, I think it has to be within the next month, like within the next 30 days. I think the Batmobile needs to get announced.
It loses your interest and your hype for it if it's so long away.
Just ask Andrew, he's still waiting for Loki. So I mean,
and it's been how many years? I mean, it's like it's crazy to think.
5 years.
Yeah, and it's like especially. Like I know Shang-Chi came out and those figures, it's such a good movie from the start and it got so much hype, but then it's like you get the year and a half, almost 2 years until the figure comes out and you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm excited for it, but you didn't have that same hype when you pre-ordered right after the movie, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, completely agree. And Max's Geekdom did say Queen Studios said they have 30 licenses in 1/6 scale, only Warner Bros. So they're basically saying that they're not going to have licenses anytime soon before they got it. Because I think that if they get the Marvel license, that's going to make people like really spooked. Because if you're able to get a rooted hair Loki and a rooted hair Tony Stark, that's going to start bringing in a lot more people into the game in comparison to this lineup. Because I think for the most part, people are like, okay, that Joker I want so badly, it's a must. But for the most part, the other lineups, a lot of people are saying like, I'll wait, or maybe this or that. Except for the Lord of the Rings fans. No disrespect to you guys. But,
I think going back to that license issue, I think I've heard somewhere that when Queen Studio I think they were on a live stream or something. The boss of Queen Studios, he mentioned that the reason why they don't have a lot of statues of Marvel is because Disney wants to make overly produced products so they can sell them. And Queen Studios is known to be a very limited company. They want to be very limited to their size and volumes. So I think that's why Queen Studios doesn't want to get that license, because of the overly produced, that they want to overly produce these figures or statues. But Queen Studios is just doesn't want to do that. That's what I've heard.
Of course, I love that, and I love what Chess has said. I canceled my Rex because of that. He's talking about the delay with Hot Toys. Just got frustrated from all the pushbacks, and I was just over it. I mean, that's honestly just such a sob story. Like, that's so sad, because you were so in love with the figure and you wanted it so badly, and the fact that it just because of a wait time and it just delay, you're just like, nope, I don't even want it anymore. Like that's not right.
I was super tempted to do the same thing with my Loki. I kept waiting. It was like, I don't remember, like October through December last year, and then it got pushed to like February through March of this year. Now it's like March through May this year, and now they're finally getting the shipments out. But I was close to canceling it, so I completely understand that.
But you still haven't received anything yet, right? You're still waiting.
No, I haven't gotten anything yet, but I know they're starting to ship some stuff out soon. So,
and I think we all should just stop pre-ordering. Simple as that. Because we're collecting so much NRD. Like, I was this close to pre in the Batman, but I'm like, you know what? This figure's coming out like in 2 years. If you think about delays, put delays on. You know what? Consider it a 2024 release, because these delays. I mean, they got so much pumping right now with these figures. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I don't want a company holding my 10%, and throughout that time, I have to cancel it. I lose my 10%. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. Just wait. Play the waiting game, guys.
Totally agree.
That's one thing that's good though with Batman and it taking forever, because the movie came out now, but this is a movie where there's a sequel that's expected, so it won't really lose that hype, because who knows? Maybe by the time the Hot Toy comes out, a few months later, the next movie's coming out.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Really good point. Really good point. I totally agree. But overall, I mean, I think we've said what we said about Queen Studios. Yep. I mean, they've shown their hand, and
we'll see what happens. There's nothing we can do but wait. So we'll start moving on to the next one, and the next one is about this guy right here. I mean, I think we have to talk about it. Hold on, let me pull this up. Give me 1 second, guys. I mean, right here. Come on, we got to get into this. So
my God,
this is a scary topic. This is a scary topic.
We not do this. We just like
no. We have to. We have to. I mean, Batman statues are our wallets in trouble.
That's
I mean,
badass.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, it's looking at these photos. This is. Let me just let you guys know. Let me get it up here. This is the Prime 1 Studios, the Batman 1/3 scale. KG's hiding his face. He's nervous. He's nervous as hell. But dude, the fact that they're giving you, okay, first of all, this is a statue in 1/3, and you're getting a fabric cape. And I love that. I think that's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And I love the glare on it. But dude, this is really hard for me, because obviously it's hard for me and KG. We'll get to Julian and Andrew's thoughts, but I've talked with KG, and statues is something that we want to get, but it's definitely scary with those prices, because it's just a whole different beast. But overall, I'll start with you, KG. What are your thoughts on this? Is this something that might tempt you, push you over the edge? Let me hear it. Clear throat.
I can't look at it. I just can't, because every time I look at it, I'm like, I want it, you know. No, but honestly, dude, this is a beauty. Look at that sculpt. We go back to that sculpt real quick. That sculpt,
insane.
Damn.
And you thought Queen Studios was good.
Yeah.
Look at this, man.
I mean, this is like, look at that.
That's amazing.
This is just, man, Riley, we're having a really tough time right now.
Yeah.
Riley, we got Will behind us. We got Dan behind us.
They're pushing us. They're pushing us over, dude. We're pushing us over the edge.
I would love to own this. And people are asking what the price is. So I did go on Prime 1's website, and they're asking the asking price is $1,600.
Oh my!
Before shipping.
Now hold on. Now you guys think that might be a bad price? It's not as bad as I expected it to be. I thought it was gonna be like $2,000.
Yeah,
to be quite honest, because you have to wonder. Japan, they make some quality products, and we're seeing it here. Prime 1 is a Japan company, and I've been following with this the statue company for months, because I've been like just looking at these statues because they look great. But the two issues I think we can all agree on this is money and space. The space. This is gonna take up a lot of real estate. And 1,600 when you put shipping and tax, you're looking at a good 18 to 19, or even $2,000 shipped.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a pricey one. And do I see myself picking this up for myself? I could see this being my first statue. I could see it. I could see this being my first statue because I love this movie so much. And dude, the reason why I'm just a little iffy about this is because it's Blitzway. Now, I don't know if Julian or even Andrew have been seeing the final products of Blitzway and Prime 1, and Riley, you know what I'm talking about, right? So a couple of months ago, they announced a Ledger Joker. Everyone's like, "Oh, great!" Until we got the final product, and it just wasn't.
Yeah, we saw it, right, Andrew? Riley, you showed us when that happened.
And I know that Easy he lost $300 in NRD because he was totally upset with what we got, and I'm really nervous about this because, yes, it looks great. Yes, it looks beautiful. It's pitch perfect. But it all comes down to what the final product will turn out. And I think we all
100%. Yeah, and like you said, I mean, the NRDs are scary in this because, like you said, with EZ, he had to put down a $300 deposit because this is a statue we're talking about. This is something that can sell out. So you need to make sure that you put down the money and put down the NRD. It's not $20, it's not $30, it's $300. So if you cancel out on a statue, you're gonna lose $300 in your account.
Well, actually,
and that's scary.
Yeah, if you go to Prime 1, they're asking for $160 for NRD. That's the down payment. So it's not as bad, but I think it's because Easy bought from Sideshow or someone else that cost $300 in NRD. I would recommend to not buy from Prime 1, like the company itself from the website, because if you think about it, shipping it from Japan to US, that's a $600 shipment right there. Just for the shipping alone will be $600, I believe. That's around that same price. If you buy from the US vendors, I would actually on site search up. I put the Joaquin Phoenix. Check it out. It's $80 in shipping, so you save a lot with shipping. And tax will hurt you as always. If you live in California, if you live in the Bay Area, it's gonna hit you hard. But for what this thing stands for, what this movie was, look at that. You can take that thing off as well, the chest, the back, dude.
And it's die-cast. That's metal.
Wow.
So, and I think the cape is also wired as well. I think that's what I saw.
Really?
Dude.
Yeah, I think it was also wired, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I might be wrong.
Oh no, I think it says fabric cape. Yeah,
is it just fabric cape? Okay,
well,
dude,
that would have been crazy though if they did do that.
I would love to see what Julian thinks about this. Julian.
So, me personally, I mean, this is just awesome. I think that I have to completely agree with what you said, and I was thinking the same thing even before you started talking. I don't own any statues, and I was like, okay, if I were to buy a statue, this would be the one I'm gonna buy.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. It definitely is a lot of money. Obviously, me being a college student who's working, it's not that easy to buy stuff like this. But honestly, totally I could, like I said, if I were to ever get one, this is going to be the one. And that I probably wouldn't get another statue, but if I were to ever get one, it would be this one because that's just how much I loved him and this movie. And I think the price is definitely, it's a lot, but I mean, look at what you're getting. And, the thing you said about the head sculpt and like the kind of being a little scared of the final product, I mean, it's a risk, but I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you have the mask, if anything. So if you want to just hide it,
that's what I was going to say. I mean, but another thing is that I don't think that you have to drop a deposit for this one. That I'll say about you guys because Prime 1 studios typically don't sell out like crazy. Like they don't sell out in the first. You don't have to drop an NRD, so you can't wait for the final. About it, right. And the Heath Ledger one didn't sell out, and look how iconic he is. He didn't sell out. And once they dropped the final, it definitely didn't.
Every time I see the statue, I see Nirvana playing in the background. Like,
exactly.
Having this red light.
I mean, look at the details. Look at his eyes. It's like you can see his blood veins in his eyes.
Now, here's the thing, though. If I will say this, that if if I was decided like, okay, I'm gonna get this, and I really do want to do it, then I wouldn't get the hot toy. I would just stick with this.
Oh, Carlos,
I would be satisfied with it. I wouldn't have both. So if okay, you know what? I'm gonna spend the money. I really want a Batman Grail in my collection. I'm not gonna get the hot toy. I'm fine with this. That's my personal.
You all have any girlfriends?
I agree. Statue. All right. Anyways.
Yeah, statue. I mean, no, I'm a girl.
Yeah.
Of course.
Exactly.
Of course.
So that's my take on it.
Yeah, I love that, dude. I love that. And Andrew, I mean, I know statues is probably a different beast for you, and it's gonna be hard. But even if you don't want it, I mean, what do you think about it in general? What do you think that this brings to the table?
I mean, I've said it plenty of times tonight. Something about this suit is just so awesome to me.
Completely agree.
So
wow.
Riley sent me this figure this morning on Instagram.
It's like,
and I was just in awe looking at it. Like,
yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. That's how awesome it was. And I was just
scale. It's crazy.
I was thinking,
that's awesome.
I was thinking, damn, if I had the money in space, this is 100% without a doubt a pickup.
I mean,
if you have that money in space, just go for it. Look how everything about it in these pictures, like.
It's something. Yeah, I agree with you, Andrew. You could bring some great points, man. Space and issues are definitely key to if you're collecting because it takes up a lot of real estate. These things, even, like when you boxes, like, dude, I'm having a box problem right now. I got so many boxes. It's crazy, dude. Statue will be like a whole.
Exactly.
But I was up to the point where so the only one thing that bothers me is that leatherish cape because over time that could flake.
That is true. Yeah.
So
that's a really good point.
Even the Hot Toys one has that too. The flaking. I'm a little worried about it.
It's. I mean, that's a really good point. It's concerning, but I mean, I think with the price that they're showing, I think they're gonna 1000% be like, this can't deteriorate. Like they're gonna make sure that this is a material that's not gonna flake or deteriorate over time.
And I think even Prime 1 is using leather instead of pleather. They are using real materials that will last long than these fake versions of them. But yeah.
Oh, I love that, Carlos. There you go. J&D Mira, you get the girlfriend and a
There you go.
There you go. That's the win-win.
That's the both worlds.
Dude, I think what's the main thing I'm loving about this is let me try and find a photo, but the base is sick. Like the base is really cool. Like it has the bat logo, it has and it has a light up. It has like on the back, I think that turns right, and it turns blue.
Wow.
I think the back turns blue, and then the front of it, I think they have a photo of it somewhere. Let me find it.
Dude, imagine having this in your collection, just shining a red light on it. Like how sick
exactly.
Would it
like right there.
How sick would it look?
Like, come on, dude. Like that is awesome. This engine right here on the bottom.
Yeah, 100%.
Now it's going to be tough because I don't know what to display, the head sculpt or the Batman cowl.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, both are awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd have to stick with the mask on though. That mask is beautiful.
Dude. Yeah.
But then when you see it,
go ahead.
When you see it without the face, like without the mask on though, you think, damn, I want to keep it with the mask off.
Yeah.
Because it looks like I've always noticed that, like with Batman, Spider-Man, all these characters, when they have the mask off with the suit on, it's something about it just looks so badass. I don't know if that's you, but without the mask, looks so sick.
So, Andrew, do you agree with what I said though? Would you, if you had this, then would you not even want the hot toy if you had this?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd stick with this. I mean,
same.
I like that. I mean, what if you think about it? You get a Batman, which is the 515, and then you get the Batmobile, which is like probably 800 or 900. I mean, that's already near the price of the statue.
Yeah,
so that's why it's like I don't know, man, because like that's exactly what I'm saying. It's hard because.
And the thing is too is that Will has some amazing statues. Like he just got his I think you were there too, Riley. It was the God of War,
Kratos.
Yeah, I was watching that. I was sick.
Andrew has a God of War figure. He's got a hot toy.
Really? Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw that.
Shout out to Will.
Yeah, I was looking at that statue when I was buying my Kratos, and because I played God of War recently and beat the game, and I bought the figure.
Dude, dude. You could take off the cape.
That's I was gonna say I didn't even realize.
Damn,
I mean, that's really cool. I feel like you can just do so much with this, dude. Like you can have it. It feels.
Listen, if they give us
God, dude. A Catwoman? Oh man, dude, don't.
Those two together,
no,
it's over.
You give me a one-third Zoe Kravitz will get a lot of people excited. That's all I'll say. But,
I'll get excited.
Yeah, I know you will.
It'll definitely get people excited.
Yeah, it definitely will. I mean, 79 centimeters. I mean, that's the thing. Like you said with real estate.
Yeah,
30 inches tall.
That's a lot.
30-inch tall thing.
5 minutes ago, I was like measuring it right to the side, and I was like, oh my god, dude, this is like this is insane.
Yeah,
I thought Andrew was really considering. He was like, I was just measuring to see if I can fit it.
Oh, Andrew.
Dude,
you're trying to keep looking.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, this statue, I saw it this morning. I couldn't stop looking at it.
I know.
Dude. I mean, look at the LED on the base. Like that's really
so
cool.
sick.
Yeah, dude. Just letting you guys know, this thing will go on pre-order tomorrow.
Really?
So don't worry, it's not gonna sell out. It might sell out on Prime 1, but you still have US vendors. Don't worry, guys.
It's not gonna sell out. Once you see the final protos and they're near this, if not like I think that they can get a 10% downgrade. If it's a 10%, 5% likeness downgrade, I think it's still a buy. Okay. But if it pushes that and it goes to Joker with Heath Ledger and how they like that was not it, then you're passing on it. But I think
you know what I hate?
Go ahead.
If they would have made his cape sort of like those weird like Batman, like Batfleck capes, like you see in the tactical Batman, where if you bring the cape down, it's like you could see the cape going down. It just looks like a toy.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Look flesh down. Oh, from the final product. Oh, that would be like
that would have been sick. Yeah, if they can make it straight, dude. But I mean, oh my god, man,
that's awesome.
It's really cool, dude.
I think me and Riley are getting there.
No, KG, don't put that out on us, man. Hold on.
Your mom might be watching this and like, no,
yeah. I gotta. Yep, you're a smart man, KG. And anyways, let's move on.
Yeah, man. Well, that was great.
that was amazing. I mean, there's another one that we're gonna go into another statue that's gonna be competition for J&D, which they showed right over here, just teasing it a little bit. Is these from Queen Studios? This is the Batman 1/3, and they showed their Queen Studios. They teased it. And I'm gonna get the video where they actually showed the head sculpt as well. They showed the face sculpt. I mean, dude, it looks good as well. I mean, it's hard because like it's a Batman in a mask, so it's like hard to see the difference between the two. But I mean, the base. They showed the base here. I don't know how they're gonna get this done at all, but it is gonna be. Let me see if I can.
That's 1/6 scale.
It's gonna. This is the 1/3, no?
No, that's 1/6 scale. I think.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because they showed this picture and like that's 1/6 scale. I think so. That's what they said. This is 1/6 scale car.
Oh, did they?
That's what they said.
Wait,
I think.
So this is the 1/6 figure on the car?
No. So this is the 1/3 scale mixed with the 1/6 scale car. If I'm not mistaken, let me know in the chat.
Oh, okay. Let me hear your guys' thoughts. I was gonna say I don't know. Here, let me see if I can. Okay, that's better. Oh, but then Andrew gets blocked.
I know you can put it on the right, or no, you can't do that.
No, you can't.
I don't think you can. That's weird. But I'll take it off for it. I'll take it. I'll put it back in a second, just for people to see. Sorry. Yeah. Dip your head over. No, but dude, I mean, this looks really good. I'm gonna try and find the photo of the video of the Queen Studios head sculpt of Robert Pattinson, because we did have some controversy backstage. Yeah. And let me go to KG. What do you think about this Queen Studios?
Dude, it's insane. I think with Queen Studios, they go for actual like fabric materials. Like with the Prime 1, it's much more of a sculpted material. As far as Queen Studios, they do the realistic side of it. But yeah, Queen Studios is making a 1/6 scale Batmobile. So they are doing. Queen Studios also making 1/6. So we got 3. We got Jazz Inc. We got Hot Toys, and we got Queen. So it's gonna be
that was loud.
Crazy. But yeah, I think honestly, this is just a tease. So I have to see what the actual thing looks like once it does come out.
Here we go.
Yeah, there it is.
And this is what we just showed, and they teased the head sculpt, and they showed the rooted hair version of the Robert Pattinson. What do you think of it, KG? What do you think?
At some angles, it does look like Robert, but in other angles, it doesn't. Especially this angle does not look.
I was gonna say right here. I don't know if I see him that much.
But I think once he moves it, like if he moves it the other, maybe
like that. That I can see.
You can see it there.
That's
I
better.
could see it there. I could see it there. But dude, that hair. Oh my
Damn, dude, it looks like real. I mean,
Now I
that's
see Robert.
right there.
that's
see
pretty
it.
good.
I see Robert
That's
there.
pretty good, dude.
So it
That
looks,
the right eye, looks exactly like him.
dude. I think Texas finally has to go. It's just that the statue looks sick. Great stream, fellas. Gotta run. Have a good night.
Oh, dude,
Collect
don't worry
collection
about it,
video.
man. Thank you so much for joining, dude. You're a legend, man. Thank you so
now
much.
that
dude.
shot, that looks good right here. This shot right here,
Yeah, that looks exactly like him.
dude. I just
Okay.
oh my
Yeah.
god, this is a lot of great stuff.
Okay, maybe I was harping this too bad. I mean, it does look damn near it, dude.
Yeah,
It's
man.
pretty
But
big.
Julian, like, dude, what are your thoughts on this, man? It's a lot
I
of variety.
mean, yeah, like I said, this is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I see it. Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's probably like one angle where it's a little off, but I mean, overall, I think we need to give them credit. They did an amazing job, and like you said, that hair is like.
Look at
I mean,
that. Look at the. You see how they had the seam on the head. Like
scalp.
that's how real it looks, dude.
It's like, I mean, that's just an amazing head sculpt, and the hair.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
with it's with figures, it's always hard with the hair because I feel like to me it's either a hit or miss with the hair. It's either the hair looks good or it looks bad, and
Yeah.
here it looks good.
Yeah.
And I think just overall, this one's gonna be, like I said. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of competition in terms of this Batman figure. A lot of people are doing it, but I like this one. It's definitely a yes for me. I like it.
Now
Hey,
I was
Riley.
gonna. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Can you take off the actual thing so we can see Andrew? Because it's like that.
Oh yeah. I'll put it back.
There
you
you
go.
go.
All right, Andrew's back. Sorry.
All right,
I
Andrew's
totally
back.
forgot.
Andrew's back.
Why are you so quiet,
good.
dude? Why are you so
we're so
quiet?
quiet,
Come on.
Andrew.
Yeah, come on.
I was thinking about this figure.
All
and I was
right,
just gonna-
quiet. No, I'm just kidding. Now, Andrew, go on.
I was thinking of what to say about it. I was just saying, like, these companies releasing these Batmans are killing it. That's all I'm saying. Each and every one makes you tempted to buy them.
Yeah.
And with this figure, it might not look, because I see the resemblance totally. But you got to also remember that he's not on a body, so it might look a little off or
Yeah,
off-putting because
you gotta
he's just
Right,
on his head by his own. Maybe on the figure it'll look better, but these companies are killing it with these Batman figures. That rooted hair looks insane, and it's
crazy, dude.
Yeah, and he's really particular about head sculpts. He's always.
He's always finicky.
He's definitely like. So, what do you think, Andrew? On a scale of like 1 to 10, what would you give this head sculpt?
This one, I'd probably give 8.5, closer to 9. Honestly.
Okay.
What about you guys? What about you guys?
I think it is good.
I think upon second examination, maybe I'll give it an 8.5, but I give it 8.
Okay.
I'll give it
somewhere
8.
near that.
You guys are sticking with 8.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was gonna ask you guys for statues. We just saw the Prime one with the hair. It is sculpted. That was the sculpted one. This is
really?
rooted. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's not rooted.
The previous one, right?
Yeah, the previous one that was sculpted. This is rooted. I was gonna say, do you guys like sculpted or rooted with your statue? If you were to get a statue, what would you want? What would you want? Basically,
it's tough. It's tough. I mean, once again, I just feel like it depends on how they pull it off. Because some figures look better with the rooted hair, but then some look better with the sculpted hair.
Yeah.
I don't really have a preference.
They got the emo thing off like perfect.
Yeah.
Look at this, dude.
As long as it looks good and more accurate, I don't care if it's sculpted.
You don't really
or
have
rooted.
a preference.
Yeah,
that's a good observation. I mean, it's hard for me because this looks beautiful, but like you said, like this is rooted, so it's not something that's gonna stay there forever.
That's true.
You don't know what's gonna happen to it in the future. Right, and sculpted, you're like that's what it's gonna look like at the end of the day, unless they screw up the final. But we would know in that sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
What would you go with?
It's tough. Like for me personally, like I'd have to kind of just see it in person, honestly, before I make a definitive answer. I don't think there is a right answer as to whether rooted or sculpted is better. Yeah, I think it's more about personal preference. And like I said, honestly, I couldn't really give you an answer. I would say I'm about 50-50. I'd pretty much be happy with either. And it's just down to personal preference.
I totally agree. Yeah,
100%.
KG, what do you think, man?
I think with statues, I think rooted hair has to be a thing because you're doing a bigger scale, right? You're doing bigger scale. So you have a bigger canvas to deal with, right? So for me, when you're making something a bigger scale, like with 1/6 scale, keep that sculpted, please, because nobody wants to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You gotta buy a 1/6 scale brush.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
So-
I mean, people do that.
So
I
seeing
know.
this, right? Seeing this, it's like, yes, rooted hair works. It definitely works. Just seeing from this photo, it looks like a real person with the rooted hair. It just makes it look real. So for me, I think if I were to buy a statue, I would really prefer rooted hair because you're buying a bigger. It's a bigger canvas. You're paying a lot of money for these, so you might as well get that realistic side of it as well. So
Good point. I didn't think about that.
Good
What about you,
Good
Riley?
point.
I mean, for me, it's hard because rooted, it makes it the most realistic, like to real life. And I feel like when we get statues, that's what we want. That's the reason why we're paying $1,500. Like, it's crazy. You need to make sure that it looks the most realistic. And with rooted, like KG said, the rooted hair, it makes it like a whole different game. Like, it makes it look so much more real. But like, with the quality control issues, maybe you'd want to go with the Prime one because who knows what would happen to the hair in the future. I mean, Queen Studios have shown their hand. They know how to do rooted. So I wouldn't be worried so much about that. But I mean, another thing like Carlos has said, he's waiting for the J&D because J&D did confirm they're going to be doing a Batman. And that's like the top dog. I don't know if you guys remember Andrew or Julian, but those are the ones that did like the Heath Ledger for like 2,500, the Mira.
Okay.
Yeah. That company is going to be making a J&D version of this one with the rooted hair.
They haven't shown
that's going to be
right?
No, they haven't shown anything yet. But when they do, that's going to be crazy as well. But
when they do, we're gonna hop on stream and talk about it. I mean,
oh yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, let's do it, dude. You guys, honestly, amazing guests. We're gonna have you back on 1,000%. We can make you guys regulars. I mean, this is what it's all about, dude.
Having fun,
dude. It's been a lot of fun, dude. But overall, dude, these statues are scaring me and KG. Maybe it's tempting Andrew. I mean, he's checking measurements. Andrew's checking measurements. You never know.
Getting excited.
It's tempting.
You might need to sell those Funkos.
I'll be right back. I'm actually going to measure my real estate right now.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Oh my God. No, but this has been a lot of fun. And you know what? I think we got to switch off let's switch off to something with television. The Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Don't even get me started.
Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go. I mean, we had to talk about this. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Let Andrew go.
Andrew, we got Andrew, massive Star Wars fan
here. This
is
something that we want to tell you guys. Andrew's our bestest friend. He is the diehard Star Wars fan since birth. Let's hear your thoughts. What do you think about this show? What did you think about the trailer? What are you expecting?
Man, every time I think about this show, I got a smile on my face.
Yeah. There you go.
Since the prequels with Hayden Christensen, he got so much hate. I've always loved his character, and him coming back after all these years with Ewan McGregor. It's just like seeing the stuff you've seen as a child now into this. It's going to be a deep and sad story between the two. And it's like I was in class with Riley the other day, and we pulled up. He had my AirPod in his ear, and we were listening and watching that trailer, and goosebumps chills the whole time, man. The music that they incorporated, the shots, the visual, like it's going to be insane. These Inquisitors, especially because playing the Fallen Order, there's some stuff in there too that they've incorporated. That diving deeper into Rebels as well. I know many people haven't seen that, but there's some good storylines there.
Yeah.
And this show is going to really dig deep and touch into those feelings of these fans and these characters, man. Like,
totally,
it's going to be
totally good, man.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next guest, Julian. What were your thoughts when you watched this live? I know you watched it live. And you watched.
I was watching it at home. I was watching the stream, and man, when they played the Duel of the Fates, the music.
Oh yeah.
I literally had goosebumps. Like that was such a cool song to play for this trailer, and like, of course, Revenge of the Sith is literally like, I don't know. It probably is my number one. It's such an amazing movie. Revenge of the Sith is so Obi-Wan and Anakin. I mean, just the goats, and the fact that we're going to be seeing them again, and it's going to be diving into the story afterwards. And it's, I've always been curious to see like what happened afterwards. So the fact that we're going to find out, and I'm actually like, Andrew and Riley are going to get me on Clone Wars. I haven't seen it. So I'm going to watch that soon. Probably within the next week, we're going to get that started. try to finish that and bang that out, and then I'm just gonna watch Revenge of the Sith again because it ties directly into it, obviously. And but yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's gonna, like they said, it's gonna be a little bit darker, definitely sad, and it's gonna dive into just exactly what it's about, Obi-Wan and Anakin. And I'm excited to see all those new characters like the Inquisitors and everything. And
we got to get into Rebels too.
Disney does an amazing job. All their shows are so good. I mean, people say what they want about the sequels, but the shows are so good. Mandalorian. I enjoyed all of them. So I can't even. I'm pretty sure we all know that this is probably going to be the best Disney Plus show.
Oh yeah,
this is going to be the best Disney Plus show.
I love that. And KG, I mean, what were your thoughts when you watched this? I mean, what are you prepared for the show?
Man, so much nostalgia because I grew up with the prequels. I grew up with Revenge of the Sith is my all-time favorite Star Wars film. And second place,
good man.
Dude, people give so much hate to Hayden Christensen. Dude, that guy did an amazing job playing as Anakin.
Amazing.
It's like Anakin's my favorite character, all-time favorite Star Wars character. So it's like, dude, seeing him again with Ewan McGregor and Ewan McGregor reprising his role as Obi-Wan,
so awesome.
Dude, it's like my childhood coming back to life. I grew up with Ewan McGregor. I grew up with that fight.
Playing the Lego games, playing the video games.
There you go.
The game started with the video games. Oh man, I just love the idea that we're getting an Obi-Wan show that's dealing in between A New Hope and Revenge of the Sith. We're seeing what happened to Obi-Wan.
Exactly.
In his darkest times. It's
literally.
Guys, you already know I'm getting these figures for this show. Come on.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get Obi-Wan Vader, dude. I cannot wait for that Obi-Wan versus Vader scene. Oh my
god, it's gonna be so
crazy.
Oh man, but dude, one other thing, dude, freaking Inquisitors.
Grand
Inquisitor. I think I saw Knights, the sisters as well. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, they have. I think they had all of them are from Rebels, right?
Yeah, that's one thing. Gotta watch. I'd say watch Rebels before too, because they dig deep into these Inquisitors, and they're a central point.
I actually haven't seen Rebels either, so I gotta see it.
You gotta watch it, dude. Rebels. I prefer Rebels over Clone Wars. Just me. I think Rebels is
It's a good story, man. Honestly,
it's very good.
Yeah, I mean, Chess is saying the same thing. He's excited about the Inquisitor Fortress.
Yeah, there you go. And dude, there's a character that's gonna come in Ahsoka Tano's show. There's a character, and I think Andrew knows this. There's a character. He's a Grand Admiral. I'm not going to.
Okay, I think I even know who that is, but I've seen the rumors. I think he's a certain color. He's a certain color, maybe.
Yeah, he's blue. He's blue.
Yeah.
Seeing him in the show.
Dude,
I know.
You're gonna love the show. Trust me. So
dude,
I can't wait for the show. It's gonna be a banger. It's in 2 months.
Yeah,
so I'm
gotta come close. Yeah, can't wait.
We gotta do like a table talk. We gotta talk about this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I think there's gonna be a lot of Easter eggs.
100%. You know Disney.
So I'm all for it, man. I can't wait. But Riley, are you excited for the show? I gotta hear your thoughts, man. Let me know.
Dude, is that even a question? I am waiting for this show so badly. It's gonna be so good, dude. Like we've got only like 2 months. Like it's not even something we're like, oh my, we have to wait till December. Like it's right here. It's right here. It's right now. Everybody's so excited because if you're a Star Wars fan, you got to be excited for this show because this is just like the foundation of like what everything comes for the future, like of Star Wars history, from the OG to the prequels.
It ties everything together.
Yeah,
literally.
Honestly, it's the two storylines in between, like Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. It's right in between.
And the thing that I'm most excited, like everyone said, is just Hayden Christensen reprising his role.
Yep.
Once we see him in the outfit, like
so cool.
Once we just see him for the first second on screen, like everybody's gonna be screaming. The internet, Twitter is gonna be exploding. Like everyone's gonna be talking about it. This show's gonna bring so many. I feel like it's gonna bring so many new Star Wars fans too, because of how these are just all about Jedi and Sith. And as much as the Mando and Boba were such great shows, this is the first where we're getting like a TV show off Jedis and Sith.
It's gonna be awesome.
Inquisitors and Vader. They're gonna bring a lot of stuff, and you know, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, they know exactly what they're doing, and the other girl directing,
Deborah Chow.
Deborah Chow.
Yeah, Deborah Chow. I have full faith that they're gonna bring something new to the table, refreshing, but also like give you that nostalgia factor in it.
I actually had a question for everyone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you guys happy or disappointed that they didn't show Vader in the trailer?
I'm happy.
They did show him, but not in the sense that
but the breathing, right?
Breathing, yes.
So what do you guys think overall? Andrew, you go first, Andrew.
They also showed an image of him in a magazine, I think. We had our first look at him.
Right. Yes,
so we have seen, but I'm glad we haven't seen any scenes or anything yet, because if they don't release any by the show, it's going to hit even harder seeing him for the first time, like again. And we know now that it's Hayden Christensen in there. There was talks Rogue One. He wasn't in that Vader suit. He talked about that. This is going to be him. Hopefully we get some unmasked scenes. He said he talked about it. He said he was sworn to secrecy. He couldn't say anything. And hopefully some flashbacks of him and Kenobi too. Like,
oh my God. I got goosebumps as you said that.
Hold on. So there's a rumor going on that we're going to see some flashbacks of the Clone Wars. Do you guys think that they're holding off that Obi-Wan because of this show?
Oh, the Clone Wars Obi-Wan, yeah. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but they Hot Toys teased the Clone Wars, the clone armor of Obi-Wan Kenobi. The clone armor with the same symbol.
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi. They showed that at an event at a Comic-Con, actually, I believe. They showed that at their base, but it never came to fruition. It never got announced. It was like 2 years ago they showed that, or a year ago, and it just never came out. Do you guys think that we can see the clone armor in Hot Toys format?
Yeah,
definitely.
I think they will. They have the Clone Wars Anakin, right? Whatever happened to that?
Yeah, they did that. They do have the Clone Wars Anakin. It should be coming out within a couple months. It's scheduled for March or May, something like that.
I mean, they did him 100%. They're gonna do Obi-Wan as well. So I would say 100%.
Yeah,
totally agree.
Yeah,
totally agree. No, dude, but overall, this show is just gonna bring so many memories back to everyone. It's gonna be amazing. So good.
And like I said, me personally, I know Riley, he was disappointed that they didn't show Vader in the trailer. He told us, he was like, I was kind of bummed out. But I mean, me personally, I'm actually, at first I was, but then thinking about it, I was like, wait, actually, I'm kind of happy they didn't, because this is going to make, like Andrew said, when we do see that scene, I want it to be like, we don't know anything. I just want to.
It's a really good point. You do bring a good point. If they did, I just think that if they didn't show it in the trailer, I don't even think they should have shown it in this cover, like, of a photo.
Yeah,
I know it's a photo.
Exactly. I don't think they should have posted this.
I think that we should have just never seen. I mean, it's just a silent. It's not really like. It's not really him. But,
not something really big. No.
Right. But I'm
excited.
Dude,
so
I just can't wait to see.
What about you? Are you happy or were you disappointed that they didn't show him in the trailer?
Honestly, I wish they just didn't show him, because I love that cliffhanger at the end.
Yeah,
because the thing is that I want us to, like, although it's not in a movie theater, but I want us to have that adrenaline, like, oh my God, he's coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Your heartbeat, it just keeps going and going and going. Yep. And dude, I can't wait for that moment when they go off.
It's gonna be awesome.
You know what? I hope they're gonna give us a Vader. We know they're gonna give us a Vader, but give us like a half, like, damn balance.
Oh yeah.
Man. I can't even.
Hot Toys will kill it.
Come on now. Give it to me.
Riley literally has 2 details dedicated to Star Wars, so he's excited. Riley, you got to make some more room, because.
Here we go. So I got to ban Carlos. I'm done, dude.
Marvel.
Come on.
Lord of the Rings. Whoa. That's
criminal.
Star Wars greater than all.
That's definitely a bold.
Man, dude, you're hurting a bunch of fans' hearts, man. I'm gonna have to time you out. Dang, Carlos, man, get him out of here now, dude.
He's tricking us.
The one thing I need from this show, we need this guy back.
Qui-Gon.
We need to see him in some form.
Please.
He is like one of my top 5 characters. And
I think that is gonna, if they don't do that, that's gonna be a missed opportunity, 100%.
In some way. We need to see him communicating with Obi-Wan, and just seeing Obi-Wan break down, talking to him, and it's just like
tripping. Or are there actually rumors that Starkiller is going to be in it? Riley, didn't you say that?
On
Twitter, didn't he post something?
So he's the voice actor for Darth Maul.
Yeah.
And in Solo, if you haven't seen Solo, he voiced him while Ray Park played it. Right. And obviously
Darth Maul is going to appear in the show.
Yeah. because obviously those
Right.
two are like.
Because you guys had sent me a tweet.
And
of
people are just thinking that Darth Maul may be in it because they played that Phantom Menace music. So that was getting people
dude, that music.
rumored.
I'm not making this up. On the car ride home from work, I listened to that song. You can ask Riley.
Yep,
That song on the car
I was
ride
there.
home.
I was there. It was so good. And thank you, Fobs Figures, for showing up, dude. You're an amazing guy. Thanks for tuning in. Show them your stuff, fellas. You already know. We're bringing it to the table, having fun.
Yes.
And Carlos, you know what I need? Slave Leia with a silicone body. Nah, dude. Chill. Nah, dude. Whoa. This is Wonder Twins, bro. This isn't like rated R. Nah. We're not doing that, man. We're trying to get to the young.
I'd take it. I'd take it.
Yeah, it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here sooner than we think. It's gonna come by quick.
Dude, I totally agree with you. And KG, I mean, if you want to start sharing your screen. Now we're gonna get in. Now we're gonna get into the juicy part. We're gonna be going into the Batman reviews.
Yeah, I think as we're talking, I was adding some images as well.
Yeah, dude. Let me get this ready for you. But no,
yeah,
dude.
let me.
I've been thinking of putting some cereal in this, using it as a cereal bowl. What do you guys think?
No, dude. Nah, man.
No.
Keep the perfect condition. Don't touch it.
Sure.
Oh, we got Bob in the house. What's up, Fabio?
Yeah. Bob
What's the
Figures,
topic?
man.
Spider-Man? Yeah, we're talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're talking about Spider-Man. We're talking about
Yeah,
No Way
we're
Home.
talking about Spider-Man.
Yes, we are talking about Spider-Man. So let me share my screen.
Do it.
So, Riley, let's tell the people in the chat that we are going to talk about. It's going to be a non-spoiler for a bit, right?
Yeah.
Riley? Non-spoiler for like 5 or 10 minutes, give or take 5 or 10 minutes. Then we're going to get into the spoiler.
Then we're gonna go ham. Then there's no. That's your warning, guys. Right now we're just
going to talk about everything.
Yes.
So let me share my screen real quick.
Yes, let's do it.
Share my screen.
Let me put this here.
There you go.
I
share my
can't
screen.
wait to talk about this. Oh yeah, here we go.
Well,
I'm so ready for this, dude.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to make it bigger. Hold on.
Okay, for sure. No, dude, but oh my god, I can't wait to get into this. I mean, I think we can all agree. If you guys are looking for haters for this movie, you got to get out of this stream because we all have a special feeling for this film because it was so good, man. I loved it. I mean, I can't wait.
Well, you know what, Riley? We've expressed our thoughts a lot. Let's get Julian.
Yeah.
Non-spoiler. Overall impressions of the film. What do you think about it?
This movie is just, I'm trying to think of a word to describe it. It's literally the perfect Batman movie. It's amazing. I've seen it twice, planning to probably see it a third time. And obviously, you know, people know it's a darker take. It's definitely more serious and even scary. Like that's you know, again, being non-spoiler, it is scary. I mean, it's a scary movie. It's dark. Yeah. We just see a completely different perspective of this beloved character. Yeah. We've never seen a movie that just dives into it the way they did. And I mean, it's just a beautifully shot film. It's amazing. And I'm telling you, if you haven't seen this movie somehow, some way, you need to go see it. It's just amazing. So, but obviously I can't really say a lot until we start talking spoilers, so I'll keep it brief.
There you go. I love it. And let's just go to our second guest on here. Andrew, what do you think? What are your thoughts on this? I think KG just dipped out by accident, but he'll be back. Andrew, what do you think? Let me hear it.
Dude, this movie, man. Seeing this movie twice, because I saw it both times with Riley and Julian. Man, without getting into details, this movie was just different. It was so weird because building up to the movie, I wasn't super hyped. Like I was like, oh, it's a Batman movie. I'm excited. But like the week before, I'm just like, dude, this is actually like happening.
Yeah, it came.
And then when it happened, just Riley and Julian know. I kept saying to them, saying like, dude, the Batman, like that was.
Couldn't stop talking about it.
Literally.
I couldn't. I kept watching
Nirvana. He had the emo hair.
He's already got the Pattinson hair down. So
yeah, dude, did you get it, dude?
Pattinson killed it. He
100%
spectacular. The character, there wasn't a single character in this movie that I thought needed development or needed changing. Every character was great, and
I love that.
This movie, dude, I want to keep watching it. I can't wait till like April 19th. I think that's when it gets released on HBO Max. I'm watching it that night.
Yeah.
Is that good?
19th, man. April 19th. 1 month away.
Now,
Can't
dude,
wait.
I love that. I love your thoughts on overall thoughts. KG, what do you think, man? Let me hear it.
So overall impressions, man. I mean, Riley, you know, we've discussed this through IG live streams many times. I love this film. I just love the beginning through the end. It was cohesive. It kept me captivated through beginning to end.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's a very unique, it's a very distinctive Batman we haven't seen before. It's not something we have seen and through the movies. And the one thing that I loved about this film is it takes on the grounded side of Batman. We're seeing the detective side of it, which I love. I absolutely love that. Yeah, I mean, look, Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Colin Farrell as Penguin, the cast in this film, Paul Dano, all these people were like
Jeffrey Wright.
They were all.
Oh yeah.
I just think that this film overall, I give it a 9.8 out of 10. The reason why I'm deducting another 0.2 points is because the film kind of dragged a bit. Not gonna lie, it was a little drag.
It's a long movie.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I just love, like, you know, I love Endgame. I love all these, you know, CGI films. But I was always a fan of Forensic Files, you know, these crime, you know, stuff like that, right? And this film, the villain reminded me of the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah,
he reminded me of that. Who lives in the Bay Area knows this guy, and he would leave clues around, leaving, you know, little ciphers and things like that.
Yes, dude.
It's a movie I'm gonna rewatch multiple times. I can't wait to, like, on HBO Max. Gonna watch it the second time in theaters, and gonna watch it the third time on HBO Max.
Yep.
1 month away, guys. 1 month away on HBO Max. So I'm really excited, and I might go ahead and buy Steelbook. You know, Blu-ray Steelbook.
Oh yeah.
Just awesome. Because, dude, ever since after coming out of the movies, man, I've been in this weird mood. Nirvana, repeat, man.
You just felt different coming out of that theater, man.
I know, dude. I mean, yeah. Overall, dude, the film was great. A lot of great moments of the film, and yeah, I can't wait to get the spoilers. But Riley, did you talk about it, Riley? Did you get into your thoughts on it?
No, I haven't yet. But dude, just in a general thought, I mean, I've already talked to Carlos. I don't. He wants to wait till April 19th. I say watch it now. I mean, I don't know what he's waiting for, dude. Come on, man. Go
worth
watch
the
it.
15, $20.
Exactly what I said.
You have to experience this film in IMAX, or not IMAX, but just in theaters. You know,
just in a theater, Dolby or IMAX, it doesn't matter, dude. I mean, I totally agree. And Fabs, he says, don't forget you're gonna get Nightwing in the second one because Batman's gonna need help fighting the bad guys.
Not too soon.
I mean, I don't know. We will see, but
not Nightwing, but a Robin, maybe. Yeah. Nightwing is like I would think of Nightwing like Robin, like freshman year. Nightwing is like junior year. Batman, right? I mean, that's how I would rank them.
Yeah, but overall, dude, this film, like, it just. I was talking about it with Julian and my brother. We both came into this film like expecting greatness, and it just like overcame that. Like, it was just such a great film. It was so like, it was just such a different take on the Batman. I mean, they took it at such a dark and gritty way, and I love the way Gotham looks. They did it amazing. Whoever, I mean, Matt Reeves, he's an amazing at cinematography. Yes. Every shot, every 2 minutes, you can just say, "Oh my God, look at this shot! Look at this shot! Look at this!"
I told Riley the best way to describe it is, like, I'm not even over exaggerating when I'm saying this. You could genuinely pause this movie at any point and take a screenshot. That's how beautiful it was shot. Any point in this movie, you could pause. There were so many times where I was watching it and I was just like, "Wow, look at the cinema! Look at the shots they're doing."
Yeah, so I totally agree. I totally agree. And just in general, like you said, there was not one character in this movie that I disliked. I liked every character. I thought they all brought something to the table that was unique. The acting was amazing. I mean, and Robert Pattinson just shut everybody up because he killed it as Batman. He absolutely killed it. They killed it on the costume design. They killed it on the story. I love what they did with the Riddler. Watching the Riddler the second time, it made me even love the character more because of just his psychological aspects in the film that we will go into. But Dude, in general, if you guys haven't seen it, I don't care if it came out on HBO Max in a week. I'd still see it in a movie theater, dude.
Run to your theaters right now.
Buy your tickets, watch this movie. I'm telling
Nearest
you.
AMC.
People should support this film in theaters because it will make them to make a second film.
Yep,
exactly.
The fans want
this
it.
film, guys, support so we can get a sequel.
More money for the sequel. No, but and like Braden said, Penguin, he killed it. I loved Penguin in it as well. He was so good. The actor who played it, the makeup they did and everything. I mean, it was
incredible.
So good.
Incredible.
So good.
So overall, what's the score you guys will give it? I want to hear the scores. Come on, I already give my score. So
I'll let
terms of
Julian
a film.
You go.
Yeah.
You go, Julian.
I'm gonna give it a 10. There was not a single thing.
Wow.
There are little to no movies that I would rate a 10 out of 10. And I told them once I watched this movie, I was like, okay, this is automatically in like my top 5. Like this has become one of my favorite movies. And I'm not making it up. I can't think of a single thing that I didn't like or thought could have been better. It was, in my honest opinion, perfection. This movie was perfection.
I love that. I love that rating, dude. Dude, I totally agree. I mean, and just a quick shout out. Lael says it best, but in his streams, SpongeBob SquareBalls.
Yeah,
that's how Lael says it. Anyways, hey guys, just popping in for a quick second to say hi. Congratulations on your Wonder Twins collab. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, man. That means so much. That's so cool. Thank you for checking in, even if it's for 1 second. Any of you guys in here who's stood here the whole time, who just came in, it doesn't matter. You guys are all amazing. Thank you.
Every single one of you.
Yep.
Exactly. But no, for me, I'd probably say that this film for me, it's when I came out the first time, I was like, this is a 9 out of 10. This is amazing. And then seeing it a second time, it makes me want to rise that bar even higher because like you get to just look at the intricate details on stuff that you missed the first time. And it's like, it's for me, I'd probably give it like a 9.2, something like that, 9.3. That doesn't mean that I don't love this film because I love this film so much. There's like only little nitpicks, but overall, I just think this film is perfect as it is, and I loved it.
I gotta buy a poster for this film. Gotta buy a poster.
I completely agree. The poster work that they did on this, 100%. I think that anyone has to get a poster of this.
What about you, Andrew? What do you think?
I mean, it could range anywhere from a 9.5 to a 10. Honestly, for me. It really just depends because on a film on its own, I give this film a 10. You compare it to other movies, obviously it's going to be a little lower, but but between 9.5 to 10 is anywhere between that range is where I'd give it because of how solid of a film it was. And again, I want to keep watching it. It's a without the credits, it's a 2-hour, 45-minute movie.
And the score. The score in this film,
dude. Dun. Oh my god! Every time hearing that,
it's a long movie, but like you're so like engaged the
entire
time. You don't notice.
All right, I'll put a 9.5. I'll bump it to a 9.5. I gotta do it. I gotta do it for the boys.
You sure, 0.5 more. You don't want to make it a 10? You sure?
Nah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Throughout the movie, Riley starts swinging around like he's Batman, and
because it makes you feel like watching the movie makes you feel like you just want to kick some ass. Like, come on,
definitely.
I don't blame you.
And that's another thing I really liked about it is I always love it when with movies and TV shows you go in like not knowing that much. We saw the trailer, but
they didn't give much away.
80% of it, maybe even 90% of it is like it was all new. This stuff hasn't been seen. It's not like other
got
movies,
little like glimpses of it.
Other movies you get like I mean, I think this movie, the only thing I had seen was like the funeral scene, like that clip that was posted. I think I had watched like the beginning of it, but that was like the only thing I've seen. Other than that, it was like the whole movie I went in like just blinded, not even knowing what was going to happen. And that's what made it really good.
Yeah. This was one of the only movies where I usually watch like almost every trailer, but for this movie, for some reason, I saw the first trailer and I was like, all right, that's enough for me. I'm sold.
I'm sold.
I didn't want to see anything.
I totally agree with that. And me, Julian, and Andrew, I don't know if we've talked about it, KG, but to us, when we watched No Way Home, we fell in love with that film. But we did notice that I feel like a lot of the stuff in the trailers could have been saved for the film itself,
Yeah.
and it would have brought so much more hype.
Trailers give away too much sometimes.
Sometimes they give a lot of intricate stuff where you're like, "Oh, this is so awesome," but I saw it on my little screen.
Imagine Goblin's entrance, but if we didn't know that happened, like imagine the reaction if we didn't know. Like they showed Goblin's entrance in the trailer. They should literally show.
The thing is too is that I know that there's I think Leo's comic book panel. One of the comic book fans says that he doesn't watch trailers at all.
Yeah,
I might consider that.
Yeah,
dude, I don't think I can contain that though. Like I feel like I need to see
at least one look. I gotta see at least one look.
Yeah,
respect to him.
For sure.
Love that photo. Yeah, this photo is awesome.
I think Riley, we should get to spoilers now. I think
yes,
it's time.
Yeah.
Spoiler time.
Everybody who's here, I love you guys, but if you haven't seen the Batman, it's time to go because now we're talking spoilers.
All right, let's give them like 2-3 minutes.
Give them a little TikTok time, dude.
Let's give them a little bit of time to.
So how's everyone's night? How was everyone's night today? How's everyone?
Going great.
This is enjoyable, man. I can't wait to do more of this. You know, we find the right time to do it.
I mean, dude, this for sure. Like, I'm already like, I feel like I'm so immersed into this already. This is so much
it's fun. I'm liking it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah, even for Andrew and Joanne, I know that they don't typically watch like streamers like me and KG do, but the fact that they're on here now, just chilling out with us and they're enjoying it, just shows that
it's fun.
It's just anybody can tune in and have some fun, dude.
Yeah,
we're talking about this stuff usually anyways all the time, so why not hop on a stream and talk about it?
Exactly. It's like I'm talking with my buddies.
Yep. Riley, do you have the scenes of the film as well? Did we talk about, so we can see what scenes we like? Because I have that on display.
Oh no, I'll put you on right now.
Yeah, if you want to. If you do.
Yeah, no, of course.
There's a lot to unfold about this movie. So
there's certain films that I don't have that set up, so let me add you in. Hold on.
Yeah.
Should I add you the original one, right? The one right here.
Yeah, original one. So do this,
dude.
Hold on. Let me
I love the posters.
Spoiler alert.
Perfect. It's time, baby.
So
if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. Exactly. Go to the movies. Just go see it.
All right, we're giving you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8,
7. All right. We don't need a countdown. Let's go. I want to talk. Let's go.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's talk about Bruce Wayne's Robert Pattinson's adaptation of Bruce Wayne. What do you guys think of it? What do you guys think of Bruce Wayne as far as?
I thought it was great. I thought it was super cool how he had this aspect where him and Batman and Bruce were really no different. He didn't really care. In the other Batmans, there's this Bruce Wayne persona. In this movie, it's clearly shown that he doesn't care about Bruce Wayne and who he is. He just cares about living his family's legacy.
Yeah,
he doesn't care about doing all this Bruce Wayne stuff, going to meetings, having all this money. He just wants to, like he said, be vengeance at the start of the movie and keep that legacy going. I thought it was really cool.
Yep.
He's out of state.
It's a very unique version of Bruce Wayne, which I love. But Julian.
So me personally, I have to agree with Andrew. It's just a different take, and I loved it. It was just the way I explained it to him is people complained about it, like, oh, he's not acting like how Bruce Wayne would. But I'm like, if he did act like that, it would completely contradict the entire movie. It wouldn't make sense.
Exactly.
It wouldn't make sense for this badass, dark, scary Batman to pull up to a party with 3 girls and money. It wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly.
They portrayed him perfectly. This is the Bruce Wayne that Matt Reeves wanted, the dark take. And another thing, people, I saw people saying, like, we didn't get enough Bruce Wayne, but I honestly disagree. I think we got plenty, especially seeing it the second time around. I was like, we got a ton of Bruce Wayne. I mean, there were so many scenes where he was Bruce Wayne. And in those scenes, it may not, for some people, it may not be enough, but I mean, it gave you just a lot in terms of what you needed to see. Everything you needed to know. I mean, the movie is, as Andrew says, the Batman. It's not the Bruce Wayne. This is
exactly. This was supposed to, the vision of the director wasn't to like try and do both. It was mainly for the Batman. And
at the same time, he showed Bruce Wayne perfectly. It's dark. He's scary, like Andrew said. He's not into the flashy. He's not flaunting his money or the women like in the Dark Knight trilogy. It's a little different.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but in this movie, like I said, it wouldn't work in this movie.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And like I said, his whole persona was the same as Batman. So people might say there's not enough Bruce Wayne,
Yeah.
But it's because him and Batman are pretty much the same. So those scenes where he's
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne, he still has that same feel as when he's Batman.
Right.
And he's still new to this. We have to remember that this is his second year. They showed it in the film. This is his second year as being the Batman. So it's like it wouldn't really make sense for him to be completely different without the mask.
Yeah.
But Riley, your thoughts, man? I mean, this is go ahead, man.
I think that I don't really understand the hate. I think he was perfectly fine. The thing I loved most is that it was so different. That's what I wanted. I wanted something unique. I wanted something, a totally different take. Yeah. And the fact that Robert Pattinson doesn't even have to say words just to convey his emotions. That's the best part. That's the best part about this film. He goes to the funeral and what does he say? One word? Like it was a whole 20-minute scene, and he didn't even open his mouth, and it just and you were still like, oh my god, this guy's like
gut wrenching,
engaged, right? And it's like the scene of him staring at the kid, like in it, and like he can see himself in that. It's almost like he can see himself, and then he's running there and goes to save him. Like, oh, that scene was amazing.
Emotional.
This whole funeral scene was awesome. Like, this was an amazing scene.
It was amazing.
Yeah, dude, I totally agree. I don't see the problem with Bruce Wayne in this.
I agree with you guys, man, because it's like, I don't know if y'all read the Batman Year One. Have y'all read Batman Year One?
I haven't.
No,
I haven't.
Well, in Batman Year One, it's literally Batman Year One, where we get to see Batman. We get to see how he becomes Batman, and Bruce Wayne hasn't developed that persona of a billionaire. We're like, oh, I'm with a bunch of girls, I'm flying on a helicopter,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that scene in Dark Knight, he hasn't developed the persona because he's so focused into this vigilante game that he's like, he doesn't have the right balance.
Exactly.
Right.
So right now, people can say, oh, he's Batman because of the way he acts. But the one thing I love about Batman is that even in The Dark Knight Rises, where we do see Selena Kyle go, in the ballroom dancing with Christian Bale, he's saying, Selena Kyle goes, "Where's your mask?" And like, I am wearing a mask. I'm Bruce Wayne, billionaire philanthropist. It's because Bruce Wayne is the mask.
Yeah,
exactly. I love that. I love that.
So we don't see that right balance yet, but once we get to see more films, we will see Bruce developing that persona because he wants to be unrecognized. He was this close in that interrogation scene where he's like, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
We'll get to that scene too. But things like Batman, I think I love this Batman. I love this Bruce Wayne. I think Bruce Wayne in this film, because we haven't seen that development yet, right? So once we see more films, we'll see that. I think we saw enough of Bruce Wayne in this film. I think because it's a Batman film. It's not a Bruce Wayne film, all right?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's a Batman film, so you would expect more Batman. I prefer that more than just seeing more Bruce Wayne because it's like
exactly
right. So for me, man, I'll give him, as far as a rating, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. I think he's there. I just want to develop that persona of a billionaire. You know what I mean?
Right. And people are forgetting this is the origin. This is the beginning. This is the start.
We got the next one.
And
it was
go ahead, Andrew.
Towards the end, you could see him changing. Like they're setting that path up already. So we know that he's gonna develop even more. This is just the start of his character.
100%. And Brady says people hate Robert Pattinson in this film. They are just looking for something to hate because it's the Twilight, dude. He was amazing at the end of the story. Man,
amazing.
That Twilight stuff, man. This guy put Twilight down shame. Remember, man. This guy, this guy's such a method actor. I mean, I just
good.
I feel like from this one movie, he's already known as the Batman. Like, you just think of him as the Batman now. Like, it's so sick, dude. But
it's so great. And, even Chester, a perfect example was him staring on the mayor's kid in the crime scene. Yes. Now, I've heard this rumor going on. I think I saw it on an interview that they're building that up to be the Robin. What do you guys think about that?
I haven't heard that, actually. I haven't heard that.
I have heard that. I like that. I heard that theory, and then I think I saw a video of Matt Reeves talking about it. Yes. And obviously, you saw that, and he denied it, right? He said no. I think he said it was interesting, but I think he said no.
Okay.
He's like, you know what? He's like, you know what? That's an idea. I might grab that idea.
Yeah. Maybe
that would be really cool if that was true. That would.
I think we need to see some form of Robin again, like on the big screen again. Like we need that to happen.
Yeah.
We never got it with The Dark Knight Rises. They teased it and nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Exactly.
What do you guys think? If it's not that kid, what do you guys think is the appropriate age for a Robin?
I'd say in this story, probably a little older.
Yeah.
I think that in the fight scene where he's first introduced, that one kid who was very scared, who didn't fight him back.
Yeah.
Remember when they were in the train and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was super scared?
Yeah.
I think I heard people saying he plays a character in the Gotham show. I think he plays Tim Drake.
I saw that.
Oh, really?
Titans,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
plays
yeah.
some character. So I think he could be a good candidate. I mean, he's a little older.
That would be cool.
You know what?
Yeah.
He actually plays Tim Drake, another form of mob. So,
Yeah.
Dude, maybe they're
I think that could be
so
cool.
slowly teasing. Who knows?
yeah,
I
dude.
think that could be very cool.
I think we all agree that we love this Bruce Wayne, right? I think we all
Yeah.
love this Bruce
Oh,
Wayne.
yeah.
So next thing is, all right. So let's start off with the Batman, then we'll go with Selena Kyle. So what do you guys think of the Batman? I want to go with Andrew. Andrew, what do you think?
He's so intimidating. I love that they showcase that because almost every time that he fights, it's terror that people see. I love that opening scene where the store robber looks up, sees
everyone
the bat signal, and he's shaking, and then the car runs into him. The guy's doing graffiti. He drops his spray can, looks in the shadows, thinking that Batman's going to be there, and it's every time he's on that screen as Batman, you can tell the fear that are in people's eyes. When he's walking in the mayor's house, all the cops looking at him, they're all just like mesmerized by that presence, and it's just. Dude, I love seeing that personally.
I totally agree, and shout out to Iron Logan, dude. This guy is like one of the coolest dudes ever. He's got amazing posing videos. What's up, guys? I'm at work. We'll catch the rest later on. Great to see the young bucks making content.
Yes,
go, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for tuning in, dude.
Chase has joined the party now.
Oh, Ash, you're in here. What's up? Thanks for the invite. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Ash. Thanks for joining, man.
Yes,
now let's go. Andrew, are you done?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, just his Batman was killer.
Yeah.
So,
killer, man.
Julian.
Yeah. All right. So, man, his Batman was literally so good. There's two things I want to talk about. So, yeah, first, let's talk about what Andrew was saying. The scary aspect, literally terrifying. If I wouldn't want to be a thug if I was living in Gotham City. I'll just say that. I mean,
that's for sure.
Batman coming to hunt me down would literally just give me
man.
And you can like Andrew mentioned, you could see the fear and the paranoia in all of these guys' like heads. I mean, they're all so scared of him and they can't even see him. They don't even know if he's coming. As he stated, he literally is the shadows. And he is so dark. The fighting was so good, and he's just so like everyone says, he's just the perfect Batman. He doesn't need to show his face fully to be able for us to understand what emotions he's feeling. He does such a good job of that. And then the other thing I want to talk about is just him as a detective. They showed
so cool.
Oh, so good.
I'm telling you, I just got complete flashbacks of all the Batman games watching this movie.
Yeah.
After I saw it, I literally wanted to go home and play the video games.
Exactly.
And
Hell yeah.
I feel like that's aside. In the Dark Knight trilogy, they did a great job of it, but I think we saw it even better in this movie. We really saw how smart he was and how good he was at solving these. One of my favorite scenes is the funeral scene when the bomb is attached to his neck and it's going to go off. And the Riddler is literally asking him all of these riddles. And the fact that he can answer them off the top of his head.
So calm.
I'm in the theaters. I don't know the answers to any of these. And Batman's like, how much to say the rat?
Exactly.
He knows the answers to all of these. He's solving all the riddles and he's so smart. That's what I love about him.
Oh, dude, it's insane, dude. I love your explanation, Julian. I love Andrew's. You guys bring some amazing points of this Batman. But Riley, dude, I got your thoughts on this one because this Batman is very different from what we have seen.
It's so different. I literally can go off Julian and Andrew's that they said it perfectly. He just brought a level where you would think watching this movie, this franchise for the fifth or sixth time, you're just like, okay, here's another Batman. It's just gonna be just like Dark Knight, just like Ben Affleck. But then you watch this and you're just like, holy shit, what did I just watch? Dude, he just brought a different level of just fear. And like he even says at the beginning, I think that's one of the best parts is about this movie and about his Batman is that he's narrating, and we've never seen that. And I love how he's just able to talk and he's writing in his book. It's so badass, dude. And whenever he's just, even his voice, we can talk about that. I think he has the best voice. He killed it with the voice. He just has this like
I know
deep,
Christian
dark
Bale got
tone.
some.
Yep, he got flack for
like the Batman voice. Me personally,
I didn't really mind it.
Where the drug is going.
Yeah, exactly.
He did nail it.
And then you got Robert Pattinson. He killed it, dude. And dude, the suit, we can talk about it again and again. I think this is the best suit we've ever seen. I don't think there's a better. I don't even think the Dark Knight, as amazing as the Dark Knight outfit is, I just like this one more.
This one has
it just looks way more just scarier. And I love how this Batman doesn't have like a million gadgets. Like he has a little bit here and there, but for the most part, it's just like him and his fists.
Combat.
2 gadgets.
Literally, exactly. He's just beating people down. And I love the aspect where like everything's so real and lifelike with this movie. Like,
so real.
That's one of my favorite parts.
Right. And we were talking with I was talking with Andrew, and he says like this could literally like happen like in the real world. It just feels like it's not something that's like, well, this gadget, like this doesn't look realistic. Like he's using a wingsuit. Like someone could do that technically. Like it's crazy to think about that. I love how realistic they went with it. He's just beating down people, and I love whenever he'd go to the bar place and talk to those 2 twins, and he just always beat them up. Yeah, dude. I love that.
Like that was like 3 times. What about you, KG? What do you think?
Dude, okay, so the first 15 minutes of this film, bro, the narration was like, it's not just a call, it's a warning. Dude. And then when he, dude, my theater was like applauding the scene where he enters from the dark.
Ours wasn't.
And then the music was like dun 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 dun. And then you see that scene where he fights him, bro.
Goosebumps. And then when he tases the guy, he tases his freaking neck. Dude.
I was so
goosebumps talking about it.
Dude, it's like I can't wait to go watch it again. Like I'm gonna watch it again this Saturday. And dude.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be even better.
Yep.
It's better the second time.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be better the second time. And dude, I love like we're gonna get into Catwoman and everything, but I love the chemistry between this character and you know with Jim, Zoe Kravitz, Catwoman, even Carmine Falcone if you want to put there too. And the chemistry, I think it just works with this Batman. Yeah. And in the scene where we see, dude, this guy is smart as hell. So that first scene where we see the mayor, you know, he's looking at things, you know, he's something's like no more lies, and he's you know, I don't know what the clue was.
Yep. And then you just hear his footsteps, like they just did it so well, just the way Russell.
You know what makes it so different? The freaking eye thing he puts in the freaking thing.
I love that.
I love that.
That was such a big like part of the movie. Like that had to do with a lot of stuff.
He's constantly filming, analyzing everything.
He literally says that. He's like, I love when he does that. He's like, I have to watch this all again. It just shows his eyesight where he's beating down on people. Like it's so.
He forgets.
You can see even when he's not wearing the mask, you can see his anger, the vengeance.
So good.
And the one thing I loved about this film is the character development of the Batman. Even Catwoman too. I mean, even the rest of the cast. I mean, they're growing to their actual roots of the character.
Literally, they start off at one point and they finish at a completely different point.
Yes, and it's fleshed so well.
Yeah,
and the Batman in this film, I think with this film, I loved his character arc more than Christian Bale's Batman. I absolutely loved his character arc in this film. Yeah. It just showed his the way he changes his decisions. You know, when he's like on vengeance. You know, when he puts the guy down, and you know, in that bar scene or that club, he goes like, you know me. He was like, yeah. He's like, no. Is it gonna be my blood or your blood?
I love that.
Yes, that was a sick line.
I love this voice. I actually love that. It's nothing like Christian Bale. It's nothing like Ben Affleck. It's right in between, which I loved it.
It's like so soft, but like so menacing and beautiful.
He nailed the Batman voice,
dude. And let me get something. That fight scene towards the end of the film. That fight where it's in the trailer too, where
when he's using the rifle. Yes, dude.
Remind me of the Arkham games, dude.
He's countering all those guys, bro. He's spamming triangle. I mean,
overall, this is my favorite Batman. I love Christian Bale. I think his adaptation of Batman was great. That's my Batman when I grew up, but I love this Batman. I love it so much.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys, let's get into his mommy, you know what I'm saying? But Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. Now, Andrew, what are your thoughts? Do you think her adaptation of Catwoman is better than Michelle Pfeiffer and Hathaway and the previous Catwomans? What do you think?
Man, going into this movie, I had no idea what to expect with her. Based off the trailers, I didn't know what type of character she was going to be.
Yeah.
I like it how in this movie, it gave a lot more to her character.
Yes.
You know, like that side of her. She had her girlfriend at the start.
Yeah.
She was a sweet and caring person who was doing this sneaky detective job that she had.
Yeah.
She was also so caring and loving. And it was just, I didn't really expect that from her. And seeing it throughout the movie, seeing the ups and downs of her character I think it was really cool to see. And comparing it to Anne Hathaway, like they're two different characters, but Anne Hathaway's was great too. But I feel like there was more development with this character because we saw way more of her in this movie than we saw Anne Hathaway. Yeah. And I really like how they did her character, and I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna bring her back or she's gonna be done, but
I think they will.
It'd be cool. It'd be cool to see her come back in second or maybe even a third movie. But
dude, it's the bat. It's the bat and the cat. It's the bat.
And the cat.
Do it. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
It's got a nice ring to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Loved it.
But Andrew, you bring some amazing points. But Julian, what are your thoughts on this adaptation, this iteration of Catwoman?
Yeah. So me personally, I love it. And honestly, Anne Hathaway did amazing. I really liked her as Catwoman too, but honestly, I think she tops it for me, Zoe Kravitz. I think she's probably my favorite Catwoman now. You know, it was a little hard for me to focus on her character because, you know, I was focusing on other stuff. Well, you know, she was besides that, she was just, she was good. And the best part about it was, like Andrew said, we see like the human side of her and why she's doing this, you know. She's just trying to, you know, protect her. But a great part about her character is just her chemistry with the Batman. I mean, them two.
That's what I was just about to touch up on.
Are literally like so perfect. I really like how like there was no like they just like instantly like they clicked. It's like they saw each other, you know, and then she didn't really have a problem with him. She's like, all right, I'll help you. So
that first scene was great.
He had her wear the eye things. He had her go do some detective work for him. They worked together. Obviously, they had great chemistry. I mean, all of these shots with them in the movie was just so beautiful.
Dude, beautiful.
I was a little heartbroken at the end. I gotta admit, I was like, man, I want Batman to get the girl, but you know, it's Batman. He can't.
Gotta do it. Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
But overall, I mean, she's just awesome. This was like the first thing I've seen of her, and I'm impressed. Yeah. She did amazing, and I love this take on Catwoman. And even her combat was, I mean, I feel like people aren't talking about combat.
Dude, that scene in the mayor, oh my god.
Yeah, she had some awesome
that was actually the first scene they did with each other.
Oh, really?
That was the first scene. So
dude, they were messing each other up.
It was awesome. So I liked it.
Yeah.
Great, man. Cool. Riley, come on now. Don't
Dude, I honestly like fell in love with this iteration. I don't know, it's just like in the other movies, like Catwoman was like, okay, she's cool, she's there. But I feel like in this movie, she felt like literally like the second main character.
Yeah.
Like she had a full-fledged out story. And she was an intricate part in the entire story. She was looking for her friend. She was looking for Falcone. She wanted to kill Falcone.
Yeah.
And the fact that like she literally wanted to kill him with the gun and Batman stopped her. Like that just shows that shows that her character arc was amazing in this film. I just loved her in this film. She did so good. I love the scene when Batman's telling her to look into her eyes and it looks like they're gonna like kiss or something.
Yeah,
and it looks good.
That's such a Batman thing.
That was Batman at that moment, man.
Such a Batman thing to do.
No,
I know,
I loved her in this. I loved her costume design. I mean,
let me tell you that scene where toward like the climax of the movie where they're on top of that roof, right?
Yeah.
When she gets choked, bro. Batman with whatever he did, dude.
He went ham.
And she just went.
I loved it, dude. Even Catwoman, she knew who he was and she was scared. Like she was like, "What that dude was doing?"
I'm pretty sure that caught the world by surprise when he did that.
I did not think that was gonna happen.
Anyone was expecting that.
No, for sure.
Nobody thought that was gonna happen in the movie. And like I said again, she was so good in this movie, and like you said, her combat. And even her maneuvers, like I feel like she just killed this role.
She was literally a perfect Catwoman. She was awesome.
Yeah,
they genuinely
definitely takes it.
They genuinely could have called this movie instead of the Batman. They genuinely could have called it the Batman Cat with how much she was
literally
involved in this movie.
Because she
really
was
She was
so,
in this
literally so much in
so
this
good.
movie. I totally agree. I
Felt like
think
a
she
duo
has
movie.
Literally, it was practically like one. She had a lot of people said like they wanted to see more of her, but I think they got like more than enough. Like I didn't think that they would even get this much of her, and she's just a beautiful actress. I can't wait to see her again. Yeah, you can say that again, bro.
I think KG is feeling a little,
Yeah, he looks
I'm sorry, what?
He looks a little.
Talking about.
Hey,
good?
KG, look up. Your
You
eyes
good?
look a little down. You're looking a little
You were
down.
kinda-
I'm not. Hey, listen.
No, KG. I know what you were looking at in the
No.
theater. Don't
No,
play with us.
no.
Anyways,
But yeah, KG, let's hear your thoughts.
No,
Yeah,
man. I loved Zoe Kravitz in this film. I think I knew she was gonna blow it. She was gonna rock it, man. I just knew that she was the right person to choose. I mean, dude, she got the jawline, just like
Yeah.
He
dude.
does.
I'm not a fan of the mask.
Yeah,
You don't
Right.
that could.
I've heard about
you don't
that
like the mask?
too, yeah.
But
I'm not a
it was
huge fan.
kind of cool because it
It's
was
kind of like the realistic,
Realistic, just like a little like
homemade-
ski mask.
Yeah,
I feel like something Catwoman would do.
But you know what? Here's the thing: it's not Catwoman yet. She's not Catwoman.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So
That's fair.
the one thing I love about this universe that we're building up is that the one thing I don't like about Christopher Nolan's film, especially the Dark Knight Rises, where we already saw Catwoman. She's already developed. I love the fact that we're getting an undeveloped Catwoman.
The origin.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. That was a great. That's a great.
Yeah,
point.
because it feels like in Dark Knight Rises, she kind of just appeared and it's like, oh, this is Catwoman.
No, literally in Dark Knight Rises, she jumps off the window and it's full on.
Yeah,
She's like a Catwoman.
Already Catwoman. Like I want to
kicking Batman's cane, like
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
already-
Like stealing from him.
yeah.
And here's the thing: she's getting her own show on HBO Max.
Oh,
So-
Catwoman is?
Yeah, she's getting her own show on HBO Max.
Wow, I didn't know
They're going
about that.
ham. They're going ham with these shows, dude.
Penguin
Yeah,
as well.
So we're getting three
Penguin.
shows. We're getting Catwoman, we're getting Penguin, and we're getting
Penguin.
Arkham Asylum
Oh.
series.
Wow.
That's
Can't wait, man.
crazy.
Cannot wait. But yeah, man, I think Zoe Kravitz nailed the role, and I can't wait to see more of her. I think she should come back and play the role again.
Definitely.
It definitely left a cliffhanger towards the end where they went both they parted
Yeah,
ways.
I was gonna ask you, KG. I was talking to Joanne and Andrew, like the way they showed. I don't think it's gonna happen because she killed it in the role, but I feel like in the way they did the movie at the end, it seemed like she wouldn't come back. But I think she will. But it seemed like they played it off like they were like she was literally like done, like they played the
Oh my
music.
god!
Like they
Oh
both
At least for a
turned their own
while.
separate ways.
Guys, look.
Maybe
at
they
the
do a
comment.
time.
Guys,
Oh,
look at
God.
the comment down there.
What is the comment say?
Guys, look at the comment down there.
Okay. No, I put that on. I'll put that on for 1 second. I'll put that on for one. Nah, man.
KG, come on.
KG.
Anyways, but no,
Anyways.
here's the thing. Here, like I honestly think that Catwoman, Selena Kyle, has this love towards Batman, and Batman has love towards her.
She does.
It's been that through the movies, comics, and cartoon shows. It's always been that. And I think that Selena Kyle will not leave Batman. She might go for a little bit, but she'll always come back.
Maybe they'll do a time jump, like in the second film.
Might.
Maybe,
And we might see like a Michelle Pfeiffer sort of upgrade, sort of.
Dude, one thing I was thinking, like, I don't know if they could ever do this because maybe it wouldn't work for him, but it would be so cool if like Robert Pattinson, like maybe in a specific scene where he has to go to a party, like he'll slick his hair back and gel it up. Like I feel like that would be fun. That would be kind of cool rather than the emo look, you know?
I know, and then she goes up. You have changed, Bruce.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
I think honestly, just to end it off, to put a nip on it, I think she did great. I would love to see more of her. I enjoyed her, her role in the film beginning to end. I think thought she was great, and can't wait to see more of her. So
and before we wrap up, Hot Toys maker Catwoman. I'm buying it.
Please
must have. Do it.
Must have.
Oh, I would too. Yeah.
It's time to talk about one other character, and he is the antagonist of this film.
Man,
some people might call him the Zodiac Killer, and that is.
There you go.
Wow,
dude.
So Riley, I want to start off with you because you got the green hoodie going on.
Yeah.
I think you might be the Zodiac. I think you might be Riddler. So
nope. Never know. Yeah, I got the glasses. I've got the green. You never know, dude.
The resemblance is uncanny. But Riley, your thoughts on this character, please.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I think that he definitely is getting the credit he deserves. I don't think a lot of people are hating on him. Like I think people are showing that he did play an amazing part. And he he showed a lot of instances that reminded me of like Heath Ledger, like because I was watching The Dark Knight, and it was almost like he was like trying to replicate that, but in his own unique way. Like it was amazing, and I think it was just so cool how like you didn't even have to see him on like his full flesh like outfit, like punching anyone, yet he had such a presence as a villain, just off videos and all this stuff that was going on. And like the beginning, like with the whole thing with the TV, and then it turns black and you just see his eyes, like that was awesome, dude. And then he just beats down on that guy.
I don't know if awesome is the right word. I was thinking more like terrifying.
Yeah. It felt like you weren't even watching a Batman film. Like it was that that gritty. And like I think the best part about the Riddler is the ending and how he was literally in a prison in Arkham, yet he had 500 people show up as dressed up as himself, basically being the Riddler. Like he didn't even have to be there to be a villain. Like, and it was just, it was so captivating to you because throughout the whole movie, you're thinking about all this crime and terrible things going on in Gotham. Yeah. And even these people, they've experienced it and full-fledged go out and have rifles at a stadium and try and kill people. Like, it's crazy to think. Yeah. Because it's like the psychological like torment that would go through these people.
Yeah, man.
And like when he would like, it was funny because we've talked about this, like scenes when he would literally just scream like a maniac. It would make you like kind of smile because you're like, dude, what is going on? Like this is crazy. Wrong with this guy? Like this guy has, but that's a good thing. Like I don't have a problem with that because it's like it's something different where you're just like, dude, what is going on? This guy's like a psycho maniac, screaming, and then the scene when. I think that was iconic. A lot of people say this movie didn't have a lot of iconic moments in this film. But to me, I think one of the most iconic moments was when he was in the Arkham prison and Batman's just pounding on the door like, what have you done? What have you done? And he's just singing this song that was going through the whole movie. Dude, it was so good. Like, and it's just this. It's crazy because it's just this guy who's like, he doesn't have any muscle. It's not like he's like a fighter or anything. He's just a regular guy in glasses.
He said, he's the brains and Batman's the bronze.
Exactly.
Yeah, so,
and I love the connection between the two. Yeah. He killed it.
Dude, Riley, you bring up amazing points. Love your analysis towards the Riddler. But Julian, I gotta hear from you, man, because I know you both watched the second time.
Yeah.
Is it better the second time? Do you think his performance was better the second time?
I think I think it is. Honestly, it's like that's the thing about watching it the second time. The fact it's like you still know what's gonna happen, but it's the same feeling. It's like right,
and it gets you thinking like, what's going on inside this guy's head? Like,
yeah, it's like I was watching it the second time around. You know everything that's coming, but it's not. There's no difference. It's still gonna hit you the same. I mean, this guy's literally crazy, and it's like I like his character arc. At first, he's been out to be some psycho, but then at the end, when he's explaining it, you're like, it kind of makes sense. Like I could see why he turned out. He literally described how horrible his life was and how Bruce Wayne, he was an orphan, but he was rich. Everyone was shining the light on Bruce Wayne while he was in an orphan family where rats were eating babies and babies were dying. And that's what made him crazy. And that's why, so you understand, obviously he's like psycho, but you understand what made him like that. Right. And I always like villains that are like Riley said, there's nothing special about him. He's not a super villain. He's just a crazy guy, just like Joker. And the fact that a regular guy can have this big of an impact on a Gotham City, I mean, he's just super smart. I mean, and yeah, just like the pair between him and Batman, and even Batman admitted it. He said, "We're playing the Riddler's game now. Like we have to, there's nothing they can do. They have to play, and they have to find out, who's his next victim, solving the riddles throughout the entire film." That's what I loved about it. This Batman was like, I feel like it was a very interactive film for the audience because you're not only watching it, you're also trying to solve it in your head. You're like, like Andrew was saying, he's like, while you're watching it, you're trying to find the answers. You're like, oh, who is the rat? What does it mean? I wonder at the very end when it was like, oh, his grand plan, I was literally like, oh my God, what else did this guy do? Like, what's going to happen? So overall, I mean, just an amazing villain, very cool, and just I love the suit, the different take on the Riddler. It was like scary,
right?
Really cool suit, and like I said, that first scene when like Riley was talking about, when it's just pitch black and he just appears, and then you hear the breathing all the time, it's him.
Yeah,
I was like, am I in the right movie? Like this is like a horror movie.
Exactly. I mean, great points.
Julian, Riley, y'all are man. Let's see if we can get 350 here. Andrew, come on now.
What do you think?
The pressure's
Man.
on. The pressure's on.
Was this guy creepy, man? Right from the start, he's just whacking the mayor's head in,
Brutal.
getting on top of him with that tape and just breathing like that. I think the first time,
dude.
yeah, the first time I think we watched it, I was sitting next to Riley and I went, dude, I'm scared. Like I was genuinely scared of what I was watching, and then him watching with the binoculars.
Yeah, it's creepy.
And it was just,
dude.
I loved how they showed his crazy side. Like he was this guy streaming for 500 people.
Yeah, literally.
And once he has this whole elaborate plan where he's just playing a game the whole time. He's just playing a game with the Batman and the commissioner. They're going on these missions while he's already 5 steps ahead, you know?
Right.
I love it with they're going to interact with the Penguin because they have this lead. And then the Penguin actually helps him out with this riddle that he's there talking. And it's just, I loved how crazy they showed him, because when he's in Arkham Asylum, I mean, we've seen crazies, but we know Arkham Asylum is the home of the crazy people.
Yeah.
And just seeing him freak out when Batman's telling him not what he wants to hear, him just going, no, 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 and showing how messed up he is, and seeing all the stuff that he has in his room, that torture stuff. It was just
crazy. Like remember the mouse
scary.
trap configuration?
The mouse trap.
The mouse trap. And then even when he goes on live, I love how he just goes like, "Hey, what's up, guys?"
Yeah.
He's literally just like a normal dude. He's just like, thanks for my followers for this. It's crazy, dude.
Personalities, man.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Before I go, we got 10 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to Rival
awesome.
Reviews. Please do.
Thank you.
Because this is his first live stream, and he's doing a great job at it.
Dude, this was so much fun.
But my overall thoughts on this character, like, okay, the first 15.
I know you love him. I know you like him, dude.
No,
you watch the Zodiac stuff in the 7. I know you're gonna. I know you.
Dude, I read the books, man. I personally love, not like in a creepy way, but I was just infatuated by this side of the character where they did inspiration from this. And yeah, side note, Gotham Knights, October 25th. So can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be
crazy.
But it was the first 15 or 20 minutes of the film. I mean, it felt dark, right? I think we got the idea it felt dark, but in the mayor's mansion, where when he turns on the TV, right, he's looking at his opposer. Oh, okay. He turns around, Riddler's right there looking at him.
Exactly.
It got dark, double dark, real quick. It just went dark. It was terrifying. And dude, when he was just like, oh, and he was like screaming and just hitting him in the head, and then he does his breathing. He's like,
the breathing is just,
it's like it reminds me of like the Zodiac mixed with the Hush.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, like I can't wait. Dude, Paul Dano, man, crushed this role.
Yeah, he did.
I had mixed feelings when he was cast. I'm like, they could have done something better.
Yeah.
Paul Dano, man, let's just give a clap on Paul Dano, man.
Dude, I completely agree, dude. Because think about it, he has to go against the performance of Heath Ledger, of Bane, like, dude, and he still, to me, I think that he's still like up there with them. Like, I don't think that I don't think that he's better. I don't think he's like, I'm not saying he's better than Heath Ledger, but he's like, dude, you can talk to him about that.
Close. In that scene in the church, in the church where the funeral was taking place. The guy with the bomb in his head, when he's like giving the clues, he's like, "Shut up, shut up!"
Yeah.
Dude, that was scary.
He's like, "Nobody gave me a chance. I'm giving you a chance." And then that tension builds up when the time is like 3, 2, 1.
Dude. It's crazy.
Noise. And dude, I want to see Paul Dano reprise this role again. I really want to.
Hopefully
we'll got it. I think we'll see him in the sequel 100%.
With that ending, it seemed like there was 2 people who were going to team up. We might see that.
And we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
Yeah.
But I think we've all expressed our love for this Riddler. I think this is the best adaptation of Riddler we have so far. Yeah. And I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to explore this character even more with a better costume. I like his costume. I love Hot Toys. Please, if there's 2 more figures to make Riddler and Catwoman. Those 2. Just make those 2, please.
Yep. Oh, Riddler
it's
would
so
be
easy.
Riddler would be easy. An awesome figure. And before we move on, I think you guys are kind of wrapping up to the next topic. I just had it just reminded me talking about this. I have been seeing, I'm pretty sure you guys have too, but like people are making comparisons of Riddler and the Green Goblin. Like, what do you guys think about that? I've seen people saying that Green Goblin's better than Riddler's better than Green Goblin's better than Riddler, and
it's hard.
Are you talking about the film, or are you talking about just in character-wise?
Like, I'm talking about in No Way Home and in Batman. I've been seeing people saying some pretty like.
They had two different goals.
It's so hard because they're just so different.
Yeah,
like, I don't really see.
That's why I don't know why people are comparing them, but
I could see Joker as a comparison, but
exactly. Like Green Goblin's on a glider, showing his face beating on people. And behind a camera, it's like.
I mean, Riddler's goal was to unmask the truth and destroy the inside of Gotham. Like Green Goblin's was just to
kill everyone.
He was basically Batman, but worse. You know what I mean?
Like, pretty much.
So I mean, it's like I love that scene in the interrogation scene where he's like, "You're sick, you're a psychopath," and he's like, "No, what are you talking about?
It's all in your head."
Because he's like, exactly. Because he's like saying, "You're just like me." Like, it's crazy.
It's like from The Dark Knight. He's like, "You complete me,"
exactly.
You're me, I need that. But dude, love this character. Can't wait to see him again. But let's move on to the Penguin.
Oh yeah.
So Andrew, go on, man.
Man, I've always liked the Penguin a lot, and seeing him on here, the way he acted, talked was hilarious. That we got to talk about it. That chase scene.
Oh.
Man, it was. I loved how his reaction throughout the chase was just. He was all for it. He was laughing, saying, "Come on, come on!" And he's saying to Batman,
"This guy's crazy."
He's saying, "This guy's crazy," while he's laughing, and it's just like, I love the side of him too, where he's this, this guy with an established ego.
Yeah.
And then I love when Batman asks, like, he says to Batman, "Do you know who I am? Do you know my ego?" And Batman says, "Yeah, I do. Do you?"
Yeah.
And it just makes him seem like so little. And it was just, it's so hard to think
little
that
lines like that.
The guy who plays him looks so different, and the way he portrayed it, I loved how he acted. It was super cool. After when they were interrogating him and Batman and Commissioner Gordon, after they interrogated him, I loved how he was acting throughout that. And it was kind of subtle when he was handcuffed with his arms and legs. I noticed first time watching, he was like wobbling away like a penguin.
Like a penguin.
And,
I noticed.
They're gonna get out of here.
Because he's tied up with his legs and he was walking around.
It's so funny when he was, "Hey, you're gonna leave it like this?"
Yeah, exactly.
Good penguin.
Dude. But
he
Andrew,
was great.
You bring some great points, man. But Julian, man, what are your thoughts on this version of Penguin?
I really, really like the Penguin. Honestly, like I didn't really have like crazy expectations, and I wasn't really that like super excited about it. My main focus was the Riddler going into the movie, but after I was like, damn, he did like really good. Obviously, I still think the Riddler was obviously like the main villain more than the Penguin, but I think that they did a great job of setting him up for the next day.
Totally.
There's a shot where it says, I think Catwoman's talking towards the end. She's like, people are gonna start rising to power, and it pans over.
And then they show him. I noticed that too.
They're gonna set him up, and he's gonna probably be like in the next movie or whatever. And but he surprised me. He really
definitely
did really good. I liked how he was just like what you would think. He's just a crime lord, and it was one of my favorite scenes is when the Commissioner and Batman are showing him the pictures. He's like, come on,
dude, that was hilarious.
They don't know the difference between L and La. Like, you're telling me these guys, stuff like that. Like,
dude, a lot of,
like, he was scary, but he was also like more of just like a funny like crime lord.
Right.
And even he is like, I find it surprising that he wasn't really scared of Batman. I mean, when Batman came into he was just like, all right, come on in.
Throw him into the window.
Threw him into the glass, and he saw like, but he wasn't really like. So I think he did a really good job as a villain. And I'm excited for the show. So.
Dude, I'm all in for it, man. I'm all in to see the show. But Riley, do you think this is a better version, or do you think the 1990 the Batman Returns version is better?
Danny DeVito.
I'm like out his name, but
honestly, I can't even recall because I don't even think I've seen that movie, so I probably couldn't tell you.
We probably watched it,
or it's been a very long time. But all I can say is that he killed it, and a lot of people have said like, "Oh, I don't see why." I don't see why this Penguin had to be Penguin. Like, I feel like he could have just been a crime boss, but like, I completely disagree. Like, I thought he did such an exceptional role, and like, you can tell that this was Penguin, and it wasn't just some mobster. And the fact that like, and the fact that he just brought his comedic side, like, I think that was all just kind of part of the actor too. Like, he did a really good job in that, and I think it was so cool. His introduction, like, Batman's just beating down on everyone. He just says, "Oh, take it easy, sweetheart." Like, he's literally just messing with them like it's a joke. I love that introduction of him, and
he's more like laid back.
Right. And I think like he wasn't like the main villain, like Julian said, but I think he still showed signs like, oh, this guy can, like, he knows his stuff. He's smart, and he's just like, he's ruthless. He doesn't care because he's in the undergrounds and the bars, like doing all this God knows what. And exactly. And we haven't even seen this stuff, so that show could be like a big hit, and I think it's gonna be really cool. And for overall, I'd say that he killed it in the role, and I can't wait to see more. 100%.
Yeah, man. I love your thoughts, but I want to try to keep this short because I know people have to go and people have other stuff to do. But yeah, man, I personally think that the Penguin was one of the best parts of this film. I think he's, like I said, man, we're getting an introduction to all of these characters. They're not fully formed into their actual characters, so we are going to see a much broader, much bigger versions of these characters and in the next sequel or shows or whatever you want to call it, right? So I'm all up for it, man. I love this version. I think Colin Farrell, man, dude, that guy is so handsome. Like, how can you cover him up with this makeup, man?
I know, dude.
I don't know if you guys ever watched the Daredevil, the original one, but he was in
he was in the Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck,
which was cool.
So I personally love this role. This version of this Penguin. Colin Farrell nailed it. Can't wait for a show. And yeah, dude, can't wait to see more of it. And let's go to the next one that we have here on the list. So his partner, his cop partner, Lieutenant Gordon, not Commissioner Gordon. Lieutenant Gordon, not there. Like I said, man, they're developing these characters. But Riley, what are your thoughts on, man? What do you think?
I absolutely loved it. I think he was like, honestly, a main character too. Like, he was in this film with Batman. He was just his right-hand man. Like, he literally was. And I love how like they played this thing, like, the whole time there were so many of these police officers that were just so like corrupt and evil, but at the end of the day, this Gordon, he's just pure of heart. He's just doing what he does best. He's just trying to fight crime and solve stuff for justice. And I think the actor killed it. I loved the way he did it. It's funny how he's the actor for The Watcher from What If.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until later. But he's a great actor. I think he showed a range of emotions. Like, I love the scene of him with the group of police when Batman wakes up. Like, that was such and then when he just beats him, he just punches him in the face. And then afterwards,
with a broken nose.
Exactly, dude. And he was just like, "Oh, you could have gone softer on that hit." Like, he was like,
"I know,
dude." So I love those little clips they had. Like, I feel like they had such a little comedic like bond. Like, I think they were really bonding throughout the film. And I think overall, I mean, Commissioner Gordon's like hard to top from The Dark Knight. That actor, he killed it in that role too in The Dark Knight. But I think that this guy showed a great range of emotions, and I think by the end of this trilogy, I think he'll go down as like the best Commissioner Gordon we've seen.
Yes, for sure. Totally agree with you. But Julian, do you agree with Riley in his thoughts?
Yeah, I completely agree. I really liked him. He was, obviously it was a different one. We're so used to the Dark Knight one, who did amazing, and going into it was a completely new thing, and I loved it. I think he was like a perfect balance of everything. He was smart, he was funny, he worked with Batman well. It's kind of like the same thing I said with Catwoman, and that duo worked, and just like this duo worked. They just did so good together, and I just really liked Gordon. And like I said, I liked the comedy. I liked his funny little lines.
Yeah, right. And even what Chess said, how he loved how they trusted each other. True.
They both had established trust with each other. They both obviously care about each other, and they're just like working together. Obviously, no one else really likes or like they think the Batman's like a freak, but Gordon's like he's with me. He's with me.
Totally
I loved him.
Loved your thoughts, Andrew. Come on, man.
I came out the theater first time watching, so surprised and just amazed with his performance, his passion, his witty comments, just the
Right.
way he took charge and was so helpful to Batman. I just loved seeing everything about this guy. I didn't even have any thought of this guy either. Going to the movie, I was just
same.
looking for the Batman, but I come out of the movie with all these amazing
You're like-
thoughts of these characters.
Yeah.
Right.
And I love that like duo that they have throughout this movie, because most of the
Right.
time throughout this riddle, they're with each other, and
Yeah, they are.
some of the riddles and stuff Gordon's finding out and helping Batman,
Right.
and the others Batman's figuring it out, helping Gordon. It's that cool little dynamic
Love it.
between them that it really caught me off guard, and I really enjoyed
I've
it.
never seen it before.
Yeah. He was definitely a great cast, and I'm 100% can't wait to see more of him.
Oh yeah, dude, you guys bring up some amazing points. I mean, Jeffrey Wright as Lieutenant Gordon is something that I've always wanted to see the introduction of Gordon. We've seen it a lot through Batman Begins and the Dark Knight trilogy. We've seen that, and I love the fact that this is a different, it's Black Gordon. I love everything to a different, diverse Gordon. I love that.
Totally agree.
I think Jeffrey Wright, dude, he's so perfect, dude.
Yeah.
The cast, dude, they're all perfect, man. Matt Reeves is a genius.
Yeah, he did amazing casting.
Dude, every actor and actress killed it. I didn't have any problems.
You know what I hope one day is that we do get a Dark Knight Returns with this Robert Pattinson, where he's old, he's gritty, he's Batman, but he's
that would be cool.
That would be really cool.
If we do get like a 10 years of Batman, and stuff like that, we will see Robert Pattinson as an old person fight. Like we'll see like a Ben Affleck hulking Batman.
Dude, I know it's gonna be sad to see him go, because like I loved it. Like it's one movie, one movie, and I'm already so like into the character, like exactly, like, and we still have so much more to see.
Like just imagine if this character ever died, how sad we'd be.
Oh my god, I will not have.
I would cry.
I feel like we would cry in the theater.
I'd cry if
dude, I would bet you there's some guy in the theater be like, no, no.
Yeah,
it's definitely so. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, speaking with this, can I just say, Riley and KG, you guys are killing it for the first Wonder Twins episode. I'm 23, so having the young guns representing awesome, dude.
Thank you so much, dude.
Again, Jillian and Andrew, bro, they're killing it.
Yeah, dude, they're killing it too. This is their first time. This is their first time on screen. Like, thank you so much, Brayden. I've seen you in the chat all day. Thank you so much, dude.
Yep, he's been here the whole time.
Appreciate you, man, dude. But trying to keep it short. But this Gordon scene where I kind of feel a little uncomfortable when they're talking. They're kind of close with each other. Like, who's the
he's like, I was
is Kenzie Moose landing with a pen?
Yeah.
Step that back. It kind of felt weird, but dude, I love the scene where he punches him and all the cops are running after him, and he has like this dude. I love the fact that his actual grappling gun comes out of his wrist, and dude, that's freaking genius. But yeah, man, love Gordon, love Jeffrey Wright. Want to see more of them. Can't wait, man. Cannot wait.
I love when he said you could have pulled that punch. And he's like, I did.
I know. I did.
Yeah, exactly. I
love that,
dude.
And actually, you know what? As a matter of fact, that was actually a real punch. That was not fake.
Really?
Oh, really?
It was a real punch.
Hopefully, it went soft, because that looked like that hurt, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
But let's talk. I think we're talking about our favorite moments in the film. So, interrogation scene was one of the best moments. What do you guys think?
I gotta go with. There's a couple. I think one of the ones that stood out the most was that final sequence where the roof, when all the Riddlers are down there, the roof starts breaking and he drops in.
So
I love that. I was waiting for that in the movie, seeing Batman drop in.
Iconic Batman drop.
And then I think my favorite has to be the shot from above where he's holding the flare and all these people are just following him as he turns into the symbol of like hope for these people.
It was amazing.
It's just that stood out and hit me hard. I think that was really great.
Yeah, totally agree with you. So what about Julian? What's your favorite moment of the scene?
So my favorite, it really is tough because there's just so many. Honestly, just looking back and what stands out most in my memory and just what stood out for me was probably the ending sequence, that fight on that roof thing that was falling in the stadium. Yeah, that was probably my favorite scene in the whole movie. That whole sequence, I mean, I feel like we need to talk about the smoke when he throws the smoke and then he comes out of the smoke. It was just that's such a Batman thing to do. And that's one thing I was unsure. I was like, oh, are they gonna have a scene showing the smoke? Because that's an iconic part of Batman, is bat smoke. So he jumps out of it, beating him. obviously the awesome shot where scene where he pulls out the adrenaline and injects him. It's just so.
Oh my god, that scene
That was crazy.
So that was my favorite scene in the whole movie. Like that whole sequence, the ending was my favorite. But my favorite combat scene, it was the first one in the alley. I think that was the best combat scene of the bat. I mean, we saw it in the trailer, and you see it again in the movie. I think that was the best, straight out of the Arkham video game.
The bar fight was really good too, though.
The bar was good too. Yeah, but that would be my favorite scene for me.
Hey, Riley, I'm sharing my screen. So this scene you're talking about, right? Hold on. Let's see here. I got the scene ready for you.
There you go, dude. I love that.
This scene, this was the best.
It's so good.
That turnaround right there. I love that.
I love that.
That was too sexy.
So good.
Let's get a replay. Let's get a replay. Let's get a secondary. Cut it back.
Gotta get a replay of that. Yep.
This is
when he falls from the top too. Oh my god, dude.
Look at the combat. It's just so well like.
Turn around again.
I think we can all agree that in choreography wise, this trumps Dark Knight like any day. I mean, dude, the combat in this movie
there's so many great scenes in this film. I do agree. I mean, it's so hard to like pick one. You know, I mean, there were so many great moments in this film. You got a lot of cats.
I love that, the cats.
But yeah, dude, I just love this film. I loved every single moment of it, and I think we all can agree that it's hard to pick one. But if I had to really pick one, it would be two. It'll be no. You know what? I can't. It's so hard. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the interrogation scene. I really love that.
So good.
I loved
it. It was a long scene.
It was. It was pretty tense, man. It was really tense. And I don't know. Do I prefer it more than the interrogation scene in The Dark Knight? Who knows, man? I mean,
that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Joker and Batman.
That was like.
That scene right there too, I really like that of him getting lit up with the guns.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
I was talking to Julian. That whole scene, like that was practical. Like that was really muzzle flashes.
Yeah,
that was all practical effects.
Really cool. I heard about that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look at that. That's
so cool.
But dude, like, I mean, we can talk about this film all night long, but I'm sure we all have to.
Oh yeah. I love this comment though. How he's in the club with the vibrant red colors bouncing.
Yeah,
off his face. I completely agree, dude. That was sick, dude.
Oh man, but you know what? I want to talk about one more thing before we end it off for tonight. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna share my screen again. This is the slideshow I'm gonna share again. There's this end. So we got a prisoner scene, that unknown prisoner. And I think we know who it is. Riley, I'm sharing my screen. I think we all know. We might have like a little inch of who it might be. Let's go back here. Hold on. There it is.
Yeah, I think we know.
Baby.
I think we know.
So who wants to start off? I don't know.
I'll start.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
We haven't seen much. People hated Pattinson getting cast as Batman. People were skeptical over Heath Ledger, and look what their performances have done.
Really?
I know it doesn't seem like he may fit the part, or from what we've seen, it might not be the best, but I 100% think there's potential there. And I think with what we've seen, we saw a little bit of his face. We haven't seen his full face. He looks messed up.
He does.
Right.
His hair looks all crazy. His laugh was kind of like a creepy, like weird laugh.
Yeah.
It wasn't a laugh that we've seen before from the Joker. It was kind of like a higher pitched, like creepy laugh. And it's Barry Keoghan. He was great in Eternals, and I think he could definitely have some potential with this character. It's definitely just something I feel like we have to give a chance at least. I know people are saying we don't need this, but the Joker is one of the most iconic villain. I feel like seeing different portrayals of him could be cool because we saw Joaquin Phoenix and people never thought Heath Ledger would be top, but now there's people who think that Joaquin Phoenix is the best. So we got to see how he plays it, and then I feel like that's when we can make a decision.
What do you guys think about anyone is better than Jared Leto as Joker? That's a bold statement. What did you guys think of Jared Leto?
I agree with that.
I would definitely put him at the bottom of all the Jokers, but it's nothing personal. But.
I think he did better than JL. JL cut. I think it was better.
He was cool there.
Yeah, I was gonna say in Snyder Cut, I think if they would have fleshed that out, that would have been better. Like that would have been good.
But are you done, Andrew? Or are you done with your?
Yeah, I think we just got to give him a chance to really.
Right.
give a definitive decision.
Yeah, of course. Julian, did this sort of cameo, if you would say, shocked you in any sense? What
Yeah, honestly, it really did. Because going into the movie, I knew that Riley and Andrew had told me, like, okay, there's no end credit like scene. Like, obviously there was that little thing. I don't know if there was a little thing, but they told me there was no end credit scene, no nothing like that. So I was thinking to myself, like, damn, like, are we gonna be seeing a Joker? Like, maybe not. And but I had obviously heard the rumors, a while ago that this, he was going to be playing the Joker. But no, yeah, to answer your question, it did really surprise me. I wasn't expecting it in that final scene. It's funny. I told them at first I thought it was Two-Face when we saw the face that was messed. I was like,
I thought so too.
But then when he's obviously talking about the clown and then the laugh, I was like, okay, never mind. This is Joker. But there was a split second where I was like, wait, is this Two-Face?
Yeah.
But, it definitely caught me by surprise, and it was awesome. They did it perfectly. They didn't literally. I like how they didn't reveal too much. They just showed a little teaser as to what we're gonna be getting, but hopefully we'll be seeing him and the Riddlers in the in the next one. Hopefully,
right. You bring up a good one, but even like this guy has a lot of like, I guess you could say burden or like a lot of responsibility over his shoulder because it's right here. Brandon says panel. Imagine being Barry right now and having to follow Jack, Ledger, and Phoenix. What mission that's gonna be? For the guy, because it's like Jack, Ledger, and Phoenix had a very distinctive Joker, but they were all amazing performances.
Right.
Yeah, they all.
Like, how do you even do it differently? Like,
it's hard. Everyone has their own take. Like,
because if they do it a certain way where it's like kind of like this, they'll be like, oh, they're just stealing from this. Like, it's boring.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I'm excited.
What was your reaction to this scene? Did you feel happy? Did you feel shocked? Did you feel kind of disappointed? What do you say?
Honestly, when I saw this in theaters, I got excited. I think I'm a lot of people like aren't a fan of seeing Joker again, but I just like kind of like what Andrew had said. Like, yeah, okay, we could get other characters, but I think Joker is just such an intricate part in the Batman, like his story as a whole. From the day he's becomes Batman to the day he finally puts up the cape. Like, I think we have to see Joker at one point. Do we have to see it in the sequel? Maybe not, but who knows? They could have just showed this. Exactly. They could have showed him. And I think Matt Reeves said something about that. I don't know. Someone was saying like maybe he won't be in the second one. He's going to be in the final act of this whole trilogy. So if they do it like that, I think it would make fans a lot more happier because I know some people like are kind of like I'm kind of Jokered out. I don't want to see more.
Right.
But
give some spotlight to a different character maybe for the next.
Right, exactly.
One of my friends.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, they were saying like there's so many different DC villains in this universe that they can do like. Personally, to me, I feel like I really want to see like a different Scarecrow, like from the Batman. Like I really want to see a Scarecrow.
I want to see Scarecrow again, and I feel like Scarecrow would work perfect in.
And I think if they do like a really like creepy mask with like a Scarecrow hat, like or something like that, that would be really cool. Like I think it works. It works in this universe where he's in, where it's everything's so real and gritty. Like I think it would be really cool. But overall,
I agree with you, man. But
I was just saying overall. I mean, like you said, Heath Ledger, everyone was protesting. This is horrible. And look what it came out to. So let's just let's cool off. Let's see what he can bring to the table. Then we'll say like, okay, this wasn't good.
Yeah.
No, I think we're judging it too soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it was the same thing with Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson. This is the same thing goes, right? But Sid, what this kind of freaked out me.
Dude, I think it was so cool. One more thing I'll say before KG goes. I thought it was so cool. I just thought it was really cool how like they set up like the team up thing. It was like everyone has a good comeback story. Like I really like that. And then it got Riddler like laughing and like I think that was really cool.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
Yeah, I totally like, dude. Okay, so my overall impressions, just, I mean, when you see Ledger, when you see Phoenix, it's like, how can you get better than that? When I saw this, I gotta be honest, I was not impressed. At first, I wasn't impressed. I mean, maybe it's the fact that we don't really see his face, like we only see a silhouette. I don't like his laugh. The laugh is like it sounds like a kid laughing. Like, it's like it's like, come on now, it's a laugh.
I get you. I get you.
But am I excited? Like I'm just.
Are you interested, or are you at least interested?
I am interested to see what they're gonna do, but it's just like it's like repetitive. Like we're seeing another Joker. I'm like, come on, like we need more of a Hush.
I know a lot of people.
A better Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow. I mean, like there's so many other characters, man.
Yeah. So KG, my question for you is like, if you could pick one villain that we haven't seen on the big screen, who would you want it to be?
Ooh. I think there is one that I would love to see in live action form. It's the Mad Hatter.
Oh, Mad Hatter
that would be cool.
I think it would be an interesting take to see because it's a psychotic person. I mean, it's dealing with that. So I'm following the continuity of what they're going with.
In this universe,
creepy, scary vibe.
Yes, I agree with Braden. If they convinced Joaquin to join this, I would have loved it.
It would be perfect.
Dude,
it would be a perfect casting.
Imagine the interrogation scene 2.0.
Oh my!
Him and Joaquin. Oh my god!
That would be crazy.
Dude, I'm just saying.
It's just it can't. I mean, it just can't happen. But I mean, it's something that we can just dream for. But
it fits because it's
we'll see the fan edits.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, man. I would love to see what this guy brings to the table. I mean, I know I'm giving him a hard time, but I think once you see more of him, I think I'll love him even more. I would just have to see how he does it. He has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders because of the other previous actors who have played the character. But I am optimistic at the same time. Want to see what he does. But yeah, man. Overall, the film was great. I enjoyed the film. I think we all did.
So
I think if anybody has any last thoughts of the film, overall thoughts,
the one thing I wanted to bring up really quickly was just I wanted to get your guys' opinion. I know a lot of people said that one thing they didn't like about the film was them integrating some comedic scenes or comedic relief, some comedy, like some jokes here and there. They said, it didn't fit in this film. I didn't like how they made funny jokes. It just didn't work. They weren't it just didn't make sense. What did you guys think about it? Because me personally, I liked it. What did you guys think about it?
I thought that the jokes that they made weren't anything over the board, over the top or forced.
Exactly.
I feel it wasn't
like Marvel.
I'm not saying Marvel does that in a bad way, because that's Marvel's whole universe and their thing. I just think that the jokes that were made weren't really jokes. It was just the way that stuff was worded and intended. With Batman getting the hard drive, he just goes dumb drive, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
exactly
stuff like that. I don't mind that.
It was super effective in a sense.
Yeah,
exactly.
So
exactly.
Yeah, but Riley, man, you did an amazing job tonight. You did really good. All you guys
dude, you're like the best co-host I've ever had. Dude. You killed it. You killed it.
We're all co-hosts from now. I mean, Julian, you guys, we consider us a team, man, because dude, I had so much fun.
This was so much fun. I think we've all got this chemistry. I think we need to have these two back on anytime you're free.
Yeah, I love talking about this stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I enjoy being with Lael and them. I don't have the same connection as you guys,
because they're talking about stuff in like the 1980s and we weren't even born yet. So
I think we're kind of now dissing them now. So it's like
we're calling them old heads.
Yeah, and somebody also mentioned too that URL tease that they left towards the end. Did you guys see towards the post-credit scene? They left like a website.
It leads to like a website, right, or something.
And
there's some countdown that they're doing on it or something. That's gonna be soon, right?
It says that you think I'm done? I'm coming back. I think that's what it says. So
and there's something that says loading, and there's a percentage that has like a couple hours left or something. So
so man. I mean the marketing for this film,
incredible.
Was just incredible. Like even the posters had like clues hidden to it.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah,
that was awesome.
I was gonna say, how much do you guys think that this movie is gonna make? Because I think it's made already like 250 million.
Yeah, 300.
Is it at 300?
Yeah,
what do you guys?
300.
Oh, okay. I'm saying, what do you guys think it'll like end off like globally? How much?
I'm hoping. 600. I'm hoping it can hit $1 billion. But with how soon it's coming to HBO Max, people might be hesitant to go see it a second time because No Way Home, it's so long until it comes to DVD or streaming services. Yeah, like
That's
we
a
saw
really
it
good
3
point,
times
yeah.
because we knew it was gonna be so long until we can see it again. But the Batman, it's
Right.
coming 45 days after, so
I
that
think
might
it'll be
drop
500.
sales a
I think
little.
it'll be 500 at least.
500 to
Like, they'll make
600,
500.
Yeah, and even Rain says that it wasn't released in Russia with what's going on in the world right now. Russia.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness also not playing in theaters.
yeah.
Damn,
But with
dude, that's crazy.
These movies compared to Spider-Man didn't get released in China, but I'm pretty sure the Batman's getting released in China in
oh really?
a few weeks or something. So that'll be some
That'll be a big
money
impact,
there
yeah.
that Spider-Man didn't get.
Okay. Now I'm glad you brought up that point. I had no idea. Do you think maybe that's why they haven't announced a Riddler or any of those because they didn't get to see the film yet?
That
Maybe,
could be true.
Yeah, that could be why.
That's a really good point.
That's why maybe we haven't gotten Toby, Andrew. Where's
Yeah.
those guys at?
Yep.
So,
It's
We're
true.
not-
but guys, Riley, we could talk about this. Like,
Dude, we can talk for 5 hours. I can't believe we in the first stream we hit 3 hours. And again, a special thank you to everyone. I'm at I think 208 subs right now. I'm over the moon, dude. That was such a huge accomplishment. I'm gonna keep crushing it for you guys. Me and KG, we're gonna be doing this. We're gonna figure out a set time for you guys, but I have to do this again. Like I can't not do this again. This was
like a test. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
This was literally a test, and we got so much engagement and so much love from and anybody who can watch. Like I know Ash said oh, I'm too old to be talking about this, but dude, you can literally be 50,
Collecting
60,
for
10
everyone.
years old. Exactly. That's the whole point of this show. This is all about for everyone.
Yep.
Let's bring in everybody, man. I know a guy on Instagram, Coop, Nick Collectibles. They're all young.
Yeah, all these guys. Young
I know
collectors.
Coop says he wanted to join us, but he hasn't watched Batman. So
yeah. Or couldn't tune in.
But
man, I had fun, guys.
Yeah,
we
had fun.
I'm so glad you guys hopped on.
Yeah. So glad I met Andrew for the first time. I met
Julian. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, I popped on Riley's lives here and there. You've seen me.
Yeah.
So man, I want to do more of this. I think even Riley wants to do it, and I'm sure 100%. You guys do.
Yeah, definitely.
But man, love this discussion, Riley. Loved it.
Dude, we had so many things to talk about, and I think we just went through it like perfectly. Honestly,
we did.
100%.
So should we address the chat and say say our good
nights?
Yeah,
100%. Okay, just a special shout out everyone here. Ash, Chase, Rain, thank you for joining in. I haven't seen your face specifically. Thanks for joining in, dude. Braden, we got. Who else we got here? Chess Burden. He's been here for a while.
Oh yeah,
so much, dude. He was tuning in
shout out
crazy.
to you.
And we've got Jesse M. We've got Hype. We've got Trish. We've got all these guys. A lot of these people that we know in real life, just doing trolls.
A little bit of Will Foxy earlier.
Yeah, Will Foxy. Thank you for going in. We got Optical. We had there was a lot. Honestly, there was a lot of people. Mario was in 6 scale reviews. We had John. We had Optical. We had
Fabio.
Renz, Max's Geekdom, Fabio, Carlos Burgos, Ant-Man, Joey Salvato. Dude, you guys tuned in. You guys showed the support. We were going to bring it back. We got to make this a weekly thing. Once we figure out the time, 100% we're coming back. And you should see that these guys are like my bestest friends. So you guys are all going to be coming back anytime soon.
I'm down 100%.
But no, dude, overall, this was awesome. And where is KG's and Andrew's at so I can subscribe? Okay, so first off, KG, just take the floor. Let me hear what you got, bro. Come on. Shout yourself out. Come on. Best co-host out here. Come on.
I appreciate you, right? I appreciate, I love doing this. We'll do my next one. Maybe we'll do this next one maybe on my channel, your channel.
Yes.
We don't know yet. But my channel is KG Collector. You can find on YouTube. It's KG Space Collector. And Andrew, what about you, man?
I don't
what you got.
I gotta look. I don't remember what my name is.
Yeah, no.
I changed it. I don't really upload, but if you want to, it's just Andrew Space Montero. That's just it. Just my name.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
Definitely give KG a sub though. That's the man right there.
Appreciate it.
KG killed it, man.
Man, but this is Riley's stream, okay? This is Riley's channel.
Good job, Riley.
Riley reviews.
please, no Willy Wonka tickets until you subscribe to this guy.
Oh my God, there you go.
That way, all right,
dude. You guys mean the world. Thanks so much, guys.
Yep,
Biggest
yep,
supporters out here. So, but overall, I mean, we're gonna wrap up here. We've got so much stuff to talk about still. We've got Queen, we've got Hot Toys, we've got all this competition. We've got Batman. And people are saying, I'll catch you guys in the next Insta Live. Hopefully another one of these soon for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
So much more to come. We got Moon Knight soon. So much more.
Moon Knight. We've got Doctor Strange. We got a lot of Marvel stuff to talk about.
Madness. We got everything.
Multiverse.
Morbius. So much.
Yeah, Morbius.
Exactly like you said. 1 week KG, 1 week Riley. That's a really good
idea.
Man.
Let's do that.
Probably do that. 100%.
Yeah,
just subscribe to you all. Thank you so much, Jesse.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, everyone, dude. Everybody, we're going to end it here. This was so awesome. Wonder Twins, episode 1. Peace out, guys. Let's go.
Guys,
Woo!
thank you so much. Have a good night.